I don't need the wrench. I just need this.
Turned on. Candy reveal in DMs. Better be a good candy. Better be a good candy. Ew! Ew! This is the scariest image I have ever seen in my entire life.
If not, I'm calling Goliath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Not Goliath. Am I gonna get jump scared?
9, 10. Hey, funeral. I have.
What is going on? Call him? There was so much ratchet feet? Oh, I saw. I went through all the... Is this a face? I can't... Is this cords or a...
Has anyone accepted a bid?
A Suncracker did. Some smallest streamer.
One small streamer. The Ethereum of the bids that
Miz
are not
just
yet
acknowledged me. I'm some small streamer.
No, but
I'm
no
some
one else-
small streamer, bitches. Try hard in the chat.
Okay. That's pretty funny. I like that person.
Image 2. Now, this is the only image I've seen. I've seen this image. Image 2. What are we zooming in on? Oh! Oh! Stop! Stop. Stop. Why did I scroll? Why did I scroll? Why? Stop. Stop. Bro, I almost threw up. I almost threw up. I'm sorry. Next image. Hold. I don't want to scroll. I don't want to scroll anymore. I don't want. I have to. Chat. I'm actually gagging right now. That is a bag. That is a bag of. That is a bag of bones. That is a bag of bones. That is a bag of bones. Stop. 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 Yo, you ever see these images on the internet and you're like, okay, obviously that's staged. No. All right, we're done. We're done. We're done. Upvote. Enjoy. Dude, I just want to see Lester. Oh! Actually, thank you. Now, hold on. Is it possible for this vehicle to explode? Because it's already blown up? Am I gonna die? Chat, will you say... Oh, the pool. No way. Come on. Come on. No fucking way. Chat, we are killing it today.
Yeah, okay, the lyrics. Okay, I was like, yeah, sick. Yo, what's up, chat? So, look, it's Navius. Hey, yo, what's up, man? How are you?
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, guys?
Say
What's up,
Chat.
chat?
Hell
What's up,
yeah,
Suncracker?
dude.
Yeah.
No way. You're the only one in OTK that's recognized me. I bet Nick.
I'm the only good person in the world.
Exactly. That's what I've been telling you. Even though you were so rude on the show.
Well, that's the thing. I had to play the character.
Exactly.
I had to be a
It was
dick.
perfect.
So, that's the thing.
Dude,
so.
my mom texted me and she goes, I like that show, but that S-Fit guy's a dick. I was like, no, he's just doing a bit. He's not actually terrible.
It's funny because like we were doing the show and it was everybody was like, oh, Soda's gonna be brutal. Oh, Asin's gonna be brutal. Like everybody was talking about them, and I was like, okay, like that's what we're doing, right?
Right.
Like we're doing a thing here. Like when it's like the whole American Idol, Simon Cowell. But then like no, those guys are pussies.
Yeah.
Like, they were like,
Yeah.
it's like the exact opposite of like who they play on stream. I was like, no, like,
Yeah.
Anyway, so
No, yeah.
it's good though because if you had me, Soda, and Asman all on at the same time, just we're all being dicks.
Yeah, dude.
That would have been too much. To be
And,
fair.
and I went to Tectone and Imaru, and it was somehow they were meaner than all three. I was like, what the hell? I didn't expect that at all. Oh, man.
Yeah, well, great. Well, dude, it's good seeing you guys.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of the crew. I've seen people like everywhere.
we've seen a couple.
Yeah. Saw Zion earlier, so. Yeah. I'm a huge fan. Hey.
Hi,
Hey.
Austin.
Can I get a picture?
Yeah, no, can I get a picture?
No, but can I get a picture?
No, but I want a picture of you.
Ventriloquism by Suncracker and Steve the Monkey.
Hey, son, why did the chicken cross the road?
I don't know why.
Because!
Oh
It's
my.
really because he was going to get hit by oncoming traffic and the domestic dispute and the assault and the OJ trial was really unearthing some things.
You need to go away. And scene.
Oh my god. That's dangerous. Tell new Dory Sun says yo. Yo, mod, fan Suncracker Zero. Alright. So it's elevated, man. I don't care. Alright.
Thank you.
No, all good. Thank you.
I'm a listener first, okay? Go ahead.
And undershirt 15.
You what?
Undershirt 15.
You're short 15, mate?
And undershirt.
Well, you see, the shirt's tucked in, mate. I'd have to take me belt off.
You see.
You got a little tears in your shirt.
Yeah.
What? Wait. Do you
See
mean...
mask on
Right around the neck
left side
area.
of my face,
Oh,
yeah?
shit. I
You
fucking...
have to save.
Listen, this man... Listen, mug me all day, I'll get it. You need to make an honest living. But this journalist, he stole me eyebrows, and now you're telling me he's put holes in my clothes?
Yeah, but
That
you have
is indeed true.
eyebrows, so that's a
Yeah, I had to go
short
get
for you.
eyebrows. That's why I had the 500 on me, mate. Because they told me I needed 1,000. But no, I
We
needed
need
400.
5,000,
Yeah,
or else this
400.
man right here is gonna die.
Yeah.
Wait, you're gonna die, mate?
Yeah.
You look
Apparently-
like you've got diabetes. Are you okay?
Wait,
I flushed the toilet, don't worry. Okay, so they have no voice actors, so I have to voice the characters. Especially when I shit my pants when I open this. Oh. Oh, I hear him.
God damn. I'm a problem. Hey. Hold on, let me do that. Hey. I just popped a bean.
No, you fucking idiot. Get out of here.
I don't want to do shit.
You guys thought. You guys were like, I'm gonna tell him I'm cringing. I'm gonna request it. Is this Minecraft?
Ron, that's how fucking Robin works!
No. Oh, why? Like what? Ah!
Are you going to kill it?
Obviously not! Is this Minecraft? Oh my god, I can't see anything. I didn't take any damage, I'm so good! He's Bryant. Oh my god, my mouth. I'm Trey. Is it okay to be gay? And we have small penises. Chat, look at what I built. Woo! I need to be careful. Get out of here. What is this? What am I doing with the hands?
Don't stab the bead. Wait a second.
Kill them. My first ever Minecraft episode on my first ever gaming channel, which I hope to, expand and get an audience and maybe one day be able to say, hey, I'm that guy on the internet with 1,000 subscribers and my name is Suncracker.
Alright, cool. One hop this time. No shit! Alright! Dude.
Oh! Oh my god!
That one crate!
Oh! Woo! Go! Go!
That's one live. We out here.
Pick one. Either we're gonna finish this game or die. No, no, oh, no, come on, oh, come. Oh, what is this B? What is, what, no, stop, no, turn it. What is the,
Whoa. Hold on. That went a lot of places at the same time. That went a lot of places. My voice is cracking. Was there an explosion at the end? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here with the Thursday stream, Saturday night, better don't do the Thursday of the bedroom. The stream is looking kind of cozy lately. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, let's see. We are now live. It is Thursday. Boom. We're already doing double the streams we did last week, so chat should be proud of me. Check this. I think OBS is good now. Before somebody tells me, you know, how to fix something and I lose my mind. I've updated my graphics card, I've updated OBS, I've updated Stream Deck, I've updated my PC, I've defragmented, refractured, and rebuilt. So yeah, so if anything breaks, it is objectively not my fault. And yeah. Make Gore and Lieberman proud. We're gonna do the daily dulls, and then after that, depending on where chat's at, it could be speedrunners. It could be Balatro. It could be split second, which feels crazy. Well, it'll be just one of those things where when we get to the gaming portion at like 11:30, chat will decide kind of where we go from there. Tomorrow is Jackbox. We're not doing that tonight. Unless, you know, chat went absolutely bonkers and ape shit, which, you know, never done. You know, sometimes Thursday chat catches a vibe. So let me pull up here. I'm looking for my... What is it? What's the tree called? Hold on. There it is. Okay.
What is the meaning of the word?
I need to bookmark this. There we go.
Storybook.
Okay, and so then I think I can just take this over here, and then chat should be able to... There we go. So if you ever want to do the daily dulls ahead of me or alongside me and then judge how good I am at it versus how you do, you can always click the link in the chat. Actually, doing the... Hold on. How do I make a pin? /pin the daily dulls list. And then I do that, right? Yes. Okay. Customize time. I don't usually set a timer, but I know I will forget this. Hold on. Can I do 90 minutes? Must be between 30 seconds and 30 minutes. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, I'll do 30 minutes then. Wait, why does it say 19 minutes left? Changing this resets the timer starting from your update. Wait, why would it... No matter what I do, it says 19 minutes left. Okay, I'm gonna assume... Oh, there it goes. Okay, so it just doesn't update until I back out of it again? Alright. Alright, so... Let's see. Let's do this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so we start with the New York Times, and then we go top to bottom on here, which I think now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. So we have 11. Tuesday's score was 9 out of 11, which, you know, not a great score. So now that we know we have a tight 11, we'll start it with 0 out of 11. We'll just go from there, and we'll build it up. No. Otherwise, you can't really track how good I'm doing. There we go. We'll keep it a tight 0 out of 0. Okay, and then the social scroll is there. I'm working on some other things with the Suncracker TV branding, because there is a whole plan. I haven't really talked to Chad about it. I keep thinking about doing another big update YouTube video to explain it, but I don't know if I want to do that. Or maybe do a week with my intended plans and then use that to kind of use clips from it in the YouTube video. Let's see. No DMCA. I need to make a new one of these. Anybody know any good no DMCA, non-repetitive, background, but not boring, but not too exciting playlists? Please let me know. Thank you very much. Oh, dude. Okay, so I gotta move. I want this to be larger and then do. There we go. There we go. I might re-edit that entirely, but it is kind of a son of a bitch to do that. All right. Starting with Spottle, I've thought about pulling like a Ludwig or an Atrioc or a Northern Line, which fill in the blank what you think pulling those three guys together is. Bald, probably. And putting the dailies on. I need to figure out something for the main channel. I think the daily Dles would be kind of perfect for that. All right. So let's start. We usually start with... We've been starting with Justin Bieber a lot lately. And I think I'm going to keep... Do I want to do that? Or is there an early 2000s group out? No, it's almost never a group. It's majority of the time solo. So let's go ahead and go Justin Bieber. I don't know why. Oh, God. It's going to be a 2010s solo pop. Okay, okay. I was going to say 2010s male solo pop is where I struggle. Ooh. It's not North America. Waits. Could be Mexico. It's not America, though. So, okay. Well, now I'm confused. Okay. Less popular than Justin Bieber. I'm going to go Dua Lipa. Okay. Okay. That is the right idea. Much less popular. Came out before. Okay. British. Woman makes music. Okay. I only think of... For some reason, think of Cher and Celine Dion, which A, aren't even UK, and B, definitely aren't debuting in the 2010s. Also, I did not know Dua Lipa was from the UK. Who else is from the UK? If I'm in the UK, who am I thinking about? Let's see. Less popular. Maybe I just need to think of female pop stars from the 2010s and not think of where they're from necessarily. Because the British accent is not popping when most British people are singing, actually. It's kind of crazy. The language of singing is kind of universal. Might be the most liberal thing I've ever said on stream. Okay. Dua Lipa. Female, 2010s. Sabrina Carpenter. That's just getting one out there. Champel Roan. I think I'm gonna go type Sabrina Carpenter. I know it's not Sabrina Carpenter, but... helps me get closer on the year. Much less popular. So this is getting more difficult. Okay, so... God, who's Apata? Who does Apata with Bruno Mars? I could be wrong, though. But I think it's... I'm not sure. What up, Jester? How you doing today? Hope you're having a good day. Just doing the daily deals. We're on one real quick. Oh, I got to think of a solo pop British from the early 2010s. So I'm in high school. Okay, this actually helps. I'm in high school, and there's a British lady, and she's singing. Is it MIA? Is MIA one person? Okay, MIA. Okay, good. Okay, and okay, cool. Okay, I feel, you know, I guess MIA is technically hip-hop. I wouldn't have thought hip-hop. But I guess. My hair is... I just got out of the shower. Use the hair dryers. My hair is extra floofy. Much more popular than MIA. That does help, actually. Early 2010s. I am in high school, and there's a lady pop artist who is British. Is Lord British? It's gonna be one of those that I don't listen. Again, 2010s. I was not listening to new music. New Zealand. Okay, okay. God, it's either 2010, 2011, or 2012. 2010 to 2012, this lady debuted. I probably didn't actually hear her until the mid-2010s because I just don't listen to music. Lorde, Dua Lipa. Who else is dropping music in this era? Yeah. This is one of my worst categories. 2010s pop debut, I don't know. I know 2020s pop debut. I know 2000s pop debuts. But 2010s, at least it's not the fellas. The fellas is where I really hit my blind spot. What up, Drago? How you doing today? Okay, Lorde, MIA, Sabrina Carpenter, Dua Lipa. Yeah, we know they're in the UK. Female pop solo. We know they're more popular than MIA, but less popular than Lorde. So they're not going to be one of those top artists that I know just like from. I'm probably not going to get this one, is what I'm saying. This might be an early L on Spottle today. I was hoping to do 11 out of 11 and not 9 out of 11 like we did yesterday, but it's not looking good for me. I gotta think. I need to like study for this. Yeah, I have no clue who this could possibly. Yeah. Because again, when you like, I don't know most artists are British until I'm told that they are, because like when singing, like everyone is singing. You know what I mean? Like most people don't like seem to like have an accent when singing. Like there's this universal singing voice and language. And so tell somebody, yeah, like I didn't know Dua Lipa was British. Didn't know MIA. Well, I did know. Okay, MIA does have a very thick British accent, actually, but they do hip hop. Lorde from New Zealand. God, who is over there making music in the very early 2010s? I am in freshman or sophomore year of high school. I'm getting ready next year to go to prom, which means I likely heard one of their songs. I'm thinking of Kesha, but it's not Kesha. I'm thinking of Katy Perry. I'm thinking of a lot of Americans. There was a lot of early 2010s American pop debuts, none of which... Is Dove Cameron? Does she sing? Is she British? No, that's wrong. Oh, close and pop. Oh, God. 800? Okay, I'm not going to get this. We're going to go and spam out here. We're not going to get this. Let me think of another woman. Let me think of Chapel Roan. Let me think of another woman. Chapel 444. She's climbing. Let me think of another woman. Now it's just the name of woman pop song singer challenge. Katy Perry. People are really just dogging on. Okay, is it JoJo Siwa? Okay, JoJo Siwa not being on here is crazy. Who else has dropped the music? Oh wait, Adele. Wait, it actually could be Adele. Isn't she British? Oh, not a bad late guess though. Oh, I got one more. Shoot. Adele, Katy Perry, Chapel Roan, Dove Cameron, Lorde, MIA, Sabrina Carpenter, Dua Lipa, Justin Bieber. This wouldn't be a bad playlist once you put it all together. I really think it's going to be the lady that did Apata with Bruno Mars. I really do. I don't know who that is, but I think it is that person. Is what I'm supposed to be guessing right now. Who else is making music during this time? Oh, wait. Oh, I know who it is. It's Charlie XCX. Oh, that's close.
We don't need your money, money, money. We just want to make the world dance. Forget about the price.
I know the tune. I do not know the artist. I only know it from Pitch Perfect. All right, we're starting with an early... I'm going to try to go quicker with the Daily Doles today because I want to do a lot more gaming, and we've been slacking on the speed of our Daily Doles. Again, if you want to do the Daily Doles alongside me, the list is there. I start with Spottle. I guess we'll just go top to bottom. Usually we start with New York Times, but we'll just go top to bottom today. Is this train spotting? No, that's speed. Okay, I'm thinking Final Destination. No, it's not Final Destination. I'm thinking Speed or Train Spotting. Speed, the car doesn't blow up next to the train. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Is it Speed? I think it's Speed. What is Speed? Oh my god, I hate when they do this. There's 900 options to click on. Okay. Then I'll go with Train Spotting. Did you miss the end of Spottle? It ended up being Jesse J. Who does that? You don't need the money, money. We just want to make the world dance. Forget about the prop. Is that Liam Neeson? Yeah, I don't know who that is, but I do know their song. Their famous song. This pattern looks familiar. I mean, duh. It's popular pattern. It looks kind of like a Wes Anderson film. Is this... No, a car doesn't blow up. But again, I just don't have a guess here. Oh, I've never seen this. Okay, this is a stunning shot. I've never seen this. This is another one where, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get it. We're doing the... Okay, I know her. Wait, this... Something about this website makes movies look older rather than more modern. I know this shot now, but I didn't know the last shot because it looks much older. Is this a Mission Impossible, maybe? What do I know her from? Deepwater Horizon. No. Okay, yeah, that's Liam. Is it? Oh, wait, is it a Taken movie? Oh, it's Taken. Why did I not think that? Car blew up, Liam Neeson, young girl trying to escape. Oh, it's Taken. Oh, I suck. It may not be the first Taken, but it's one of them. Taken 2. There's like 4 of them. At a certain point, he's just a bad father. Okay, we're not starting with 2 losses today. Pretty proud of myself. All right. Reminder, it is pinned in the messages, the daily dole list. If you want to play along or play ahead, then judge me. All right. Number 3. We're doing good today. We're not going to get another 9 out of 11. Please. Even 8 out of 11 would be better. Ooh, this is a very unique. Purple at the top. Look around. Very white. Is this Apollo? Is that the American flag on the moon? Is that Apollo 13? 8 out of 11 is a worse score. Actually, it is, but it's not 9/11. Okay, it's not Apollo 13. What is this? My poster dolls have been slacking lately. What? Hold on. Is this Undertale? It looks like I'm looking at Undertale, but I can't be sure. Fun fact, chat. Next week, you know what will return. I have a schedule of recordings to do. This looks like Undertale the movie. Okay, can I just type in Undertale? It's crazy that we're getting a Skibidi Toilet movie before Undertale. I was listening to the radio today, like I do as an old person, and they said the sentence, "Oh no, a Skibidi Toilet movie's coming out, and if you don't know what that is, good for you. It means you're a good person." Ironically, and then they said it's being directed by Michael Bay, and ironically enough, if you know what Skibidi Toilet is, you already know who Michael Bay is. And I was like, that's crazy, because Michael Bay is a millennial director, and Skibidi Toilet is a Zoomer thing. So I don't know what she was implying there. But it was a really weird what the fuck? Oh, is that Burlesque? He does the style of, like, big explosion, no plot blockbuster. Transformers. Bad Boys. Independence Day, but not Independence Day. Mainly, yeah, it's just, yeah, I just don't have Gen Alpha in my lexicon. But yes, it is more Gen Alpha than Gen Z. I'm still, in my headspace, I'm still in my copium, where I'm convinced everyone younger than me is still one generation, and there's not several generations below me. It's not Burlesque. What? Brazil? Is it just... Oh, it's Brazil. No? That says Brazil. Wait. Oh, okay, I did get it. Okay, I thought it said no. All right, we're still rocking in the free world. Doot doot a loot doot. All right, world dole. Oh, that's easy. That's Somalia. Geography doles are too easy for me. Everyone's got their strengths. For me, it's geography, which used to be my weakness. I literally, I spent the last year and a half of my life teaching myself geography, and now I can name like 180 countries and place them on a map blindly. Killing it. Still fucked up over the Gen beta being a thing. Yeah. It's really throwing me off. Every time I do DoorDash and I go into one of the bars, they have the giant sign that says, like, we only serve over 21, and they have a clock that's constantly changing, and it's like, you must have been born before this date to drink here. And every time I go in there, it's like 2004. And I go, excuse me? There's people born in 2004 in here legally? That's crazy. We should stop that. Let's see. 1, 2. So we got blank. 1, 2, 3. Yes, we got 3 out of 4. Okay. I was making sure I'm tracking it right. Ooh, I've had, 48 count. Okay, I've had hundreds of these. 48 count, but you're getting that Costco membership kind of discount. Natural cheese. I get fat-free. It makes me feel better about myself, even though I'm still just eating plastic cheese. 48 of them? God, that's a lot. I don't eat string cheese too often, because I can only convince myself that it's so healthy until I eat 4 sticks in a row. Mozzarella, string cheese, polio, 48 pack. That's a girthy pack. I'm thinking we're paying about $12.90. No, 48 counts. We're paying $13.95. Oh, really? Okay, hold on. $10.85. Wow, this is a really good deal. Okay, I gotta go to Costco for all my cheese. Okay. Uh-oh. It's gonna be close. Whew, they were $10 for 48 sticks of cheese. That's really good. They sell switches at Costco? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. 48 sticks for... That's a really... Dude, this is a recession indicator. This is an actual recession indicator. Hell yeah. God, me and wife just finished watching all of the Final Destination movies over the last week. They're awful until the very last one. Which isn't true for most franchises. Every franchise has their own bell curve for quality. I do like mozzarella sticks a lot. I ate some yesterday. Oh. Sometimes you go to like a fancy place that has mozzarella sticks and it's like a plate of cheese that's been fried. No, not the one in theaters. All of them that are out. That way me and wife this weekend can go see the new one in theaters. So we saw 1, 2, 3, then The Final Destination, and then Final Destination 5. Let me see. Oh, wait. Okay, hello. I gotta update that. Edit com, movies. Grab this, do that. Boom. Enter. Movies. Now that works. Okay, good. Diary. Yeah. So if you look here at the Sinners / Final Destination movie universe, it goes 3 stars, 3.5, 3, 1.5, 1, 4. So it starts solid, and then it crashes, and at the last second it pulls up. And I'm thinking, because if you look, if Final Destination movies ranked by the Tomatometer, Bloodlines is the only one that has a certified fresh rating. No, it's not. It's just funny that we went to the theater and watched it in the midst of our binge here. Because, yeah, we started Yeah, last Thursday. Wow. Yeah, 1 week. So we started last Thursday, then Saturday, then Monday, then Tuesday, and then Thursday today. That's a lot of movies in 1 week. That's a pretty good... I mean, it's not a fun time. Tomorrow we're seeing Lilo and Stitch. And then Saturday we're seeing the new Mission Impossible. And then either Sunday or Monday we'll watch the new Final Destination. The Final Destination is not a top priority. But yeah, the best one in the series up until this theater one got 63%, which you shouldn't fully go by the tomato meter. Unless it's because the Final Destination is the worst movie ever made, which is true. For the new Lilo and Stitch is bad. I've heard mixed reviews, which feels fair. Yeah. That's about where I thought, yeah. It unfortunately has to compare to the original, which is always going to be the case. But yeah, I mean that's better than most live action remakes. So I'll give it that. And more Stitch media is always good, I think. All right, so let's see here. We're at 4 out of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Movie doll. That's true. Oh, for sure. Especially when it limits things. Like in The Lion King, a big problem is like none of the characters exhibit emotion because real lions don't smile or frown. And if they do, it's going to look weird. But if you have a cartoon lion, he can smile all the live long day. All right, you got to focus now. 1 second of a movie. Okay, come on, come on. That's Billy Madison. No way. No way. Watch this. That's Billy Madison. Are you... Okay, it's either Billy Madison or Final Destination. Between Simba's dad and Scar? True. Yeah, they like, there's no way to show, like, character traits without making it look... That's why I was reading that there's, like, almost 0 aliens in the new Lilo and Stitch. Just because it wouldn't look good. So they're just aliens that use a button to turn into humans. At least that's what the trailer made it look like. Wait, she's pregnant again. Is this Knocked Up? Is that Knocked Up? I feel like that's a crazy movie to put on here. It's not Knocked Up. Mufasa. I've seen whatever this movie is. It's so colorful. And then there's a birth at the end. Is it Little Man? Which is a crazy title for a movie. Hold on. It's something like late 90s, early 2000s comedy. Was that Click? It might be Click. God, this one is so tough. It looks like so many movies. Oh my god, I can't type. Okay, here we go. What? Dude, I'm just overstimulated. Was that Martha Stewart at one? Wait, is this Grown Ups? That would explain some of the color schemes looking early 2000s. It's not Grown Ups. Could be Grown Ups 2? Grown Ups 3? Wait. God, there's a birth. Yeah, she might... See, Pregnant 3 the movie, that's why I thought Knocked Up. God, it's so colorful. I thought I saw Jonah Hill, which makes me think 21 or 22 Jump Street, but nobody gives birth in those movies. I think it's going to be some sort of Rogan-verse type movie. Like Knocked Up, Zack and Miri Make a Porno, 40-Year-Old Virgin. God, it's so colorful. The word Georgia in the credits? Yeah, that just means they filmed in Georgia, which is what most movies are doing. This is the last one, too. If I don't... Let me look at these. Grown Ups, Click, Little Man, Knocked Up, Billy Madison. I wish I could rewatch what I just saw. God, what movie are they giving... I'm gonna go... I hate that they do sequels on here. I'm gonna do Grown Ups 2. What to expect when you're expecting. Okay, they were pregnant the entire... Okay. Okay, this is the cast that I thought I was looking at. Hold on. What am I looking at? What is this? What is Likewise? Who are they helping? Cameron Diaz, Jennifer Lopez, Elizabeth Banks, Anna Kendrick, Brooklyn Decker. Is this a good movie? 47%. Why does it say certified fresh? That is not certified fresh. They were certainly pregnant. Okay. That is unfortunate. Now our best we can do is 9 out of 11, which is never good, but yikes. God, I knew it was that era, though. I knew it was that era. Do they usually put the word Georgia in cursive font when they film? Yes. In the credits? Oh, yeah. As somebody that stays for the credits at the movie theater every single time, yeah. Filmed in Georgia logo. Yep. At most credits will have this, because most movies, at least at some point, because the state of Georgia gives out the most film tax credits of like any state, even rivaling California. There's a lot of sound stages there, but yes, they will put this at the end in the credits. Okay, moving on. Wordle. Time to get my points back. We never fail Wordle. Okay. I'm gonna go roast. Yeah, it gives me a lot of good ones, a couple vowels. It's been a while since I've had a really good start. Pissed me off, by the way? Awesome. Awesome. Love that for me. I'm gonna go... Maybe not connections, but definitely word. Yeah, I was gonna say, connections are like, sometimes it clicks for you. Sometimes it doesn't. Okay. Lucky. Ooh, there's 2 O's? Okay. At least I got it very early on. So, I think it's Olo. Polos. Wait. Is it polio? I think there's an I in there. Folio, golio, colio, bolio, molio. Let me type in polio. Okay, good. Okay. I've only got one more left. Lolio, Holio, Golio, Folio, Zolio, Nolio, Molio. Wait, none of those are words. It's gonna be a word I've never heard before. Jolio, Jolio, Galio, Folio, Folio, Folio. I gotta do both of them. Quolio, Zolio, Zolio. Colio, Colio, Volio, Volio, Bolio, Bolio, Nolio, Nolio, Molio, Molio, Jolio, Jolio, Holio, Holio, Lalio, Golio, Eolio, Ulio, Folio, Golio. Fuck, I'm not gonna get this. None of these sound like words to me. You can see why this is upset. Yeah. Yeah. Colio. Colio? Holio. Holio. I'm cornholio. Holio. Okay. There can't be a lot of these that are words. Oh, it's folio. What is folio? God, this is like the 3rd word in May that I've just never heard of. That was close, though. Folio, an individual leaf. Oh, so it's the singular of foliage. Numbered on the recto or front side only. Occurring either loose as one of a series or... Okay, so it's the single of... Wait, no. That's a leaf of paper. Just a singular leaf of paper is folio. What? Oh. What? Okay. And it's only the front side. The front side... Okay. Why do you... Yeah, well, because it's specifying the front side of a piece of paper is the folio. What? So folium means leaf. Duh, because there's foliage. So folium, singular foliage. And then, so it's a leaf of paper. It's the amount of paper. It's all paper. The front side, yeah, in the form of full-size sheet or leaf folded once. So if you fold it, The folio is the front fold. Okay. This is awful. So is the backside the bolio? I would hope so. Otherwise, it's going in the holio. All right, so that's 4 of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, we got 5 out of 7 now. Cool. Oh my god, if we get 9 out of 11, 2 doles in a row. Okay, Balatrodal. Let's start with economy. Maybe it'll be easy today. Maybe it'll be an economy. It's not. But not scaling. Not RNG. It doesn't scale and it's not RNG. I'm gonna guess even. Wait, it's not common. It's an uncommon. It's an uncommon. Or higher. It could be very expensive. No RNG, no scaling. I'm gonna go blueprints. Okay. It's not a rare, so it is an uncommon. I got the hint on my second try. God, he scared me. I looked over. This guy in a suit's trying to get me to follow this guy. What a weirdo. Okay. Okay, so it's probably... No, not the Mad Joker. What's his name? Hold on. No, that one scales. The one that I'm thinking of scales. It doesn't scale. It's an uncommon. Oh, is it Onyx? This is an uncommon. And it's not this. And it doesn't scale. And it's not RNG. Okay. Wait, how is plus molt? Wait, is plus molt close to times molt? Guessing sure with the same criteria. Okay, thank you, Tex. Appreciate that. I'm on a roll, about to get 9 out of 11 again. You're here for it. It makes me feel better. I've only used today's Joker once, and it was yesterday, and I didn't even use it for a specific purpose. I only had it because it was foil, and I was doing a chips run. So it's cheaper, too, than Onyx Agate, which already is kind of cheap, I think, for an uncommon. I'm thinking it's not economy, it's not a retrigger. Yeah. It's either chips or times molt. It's not we. Let me put in Wii Joker just to make sure it's not including plus chips is close. Okay, so it's times molt. Sold a foil mail and rebate instead. Fatal mistake. It is always like that. You just get too tunnel visioned. Uncommon. Oh yeah, this Wii Joker scales. I'm an idiot. Why did I guess I was trying to figure out the plus chips. No. Uncommon. Times molt. Oh. No. Why do I always think baseball guy is uncommon? I know he helps uncommons. I think he should be uncommon. Hot take. Somebody write the presses. Humana. No, Fibonacci's common and also is plus molt. Yeah. Times molt uncommon. That's a small Venn diagram of Jokers. And it doesn't scale. It is what it... Oh, heart. The Bloodstone. Oh, come on. Come on. Wait, Bloodstone scales? I mean, I guess... No, you can't scale it. Oh, it's RNG. It's because it's 1 and 2. Yeah. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. That's true. Okay, so Bloodstone. I'm so close. Wait. Hold on. He's uncommon. He's times molt. He's not RNG. He's not scaling. He's common? That's crazy. This thing has given me trillions of coins and chips and money. That's crazy that he's common. Shoot. Yeah. It's $6. It's a mid uncommon. Times Molt. Bloodstone. Odor. If it's times Molt, I've used it. And it's not scaling. It's not RNG, so it's reliable. It's like, hey, oh, it's Flower Pot. Wait, what? Oh, I nailed it, so it gave me a hint. Okay. It's not Flower Pot. No, it's not Scary Face. It's not Space Joker. Am I going to the Weenie 500 tomorrow? What is the Weenie 500? It's not Stone... No, Stone adds chips. I'm an idiot. Spare Trousers is scaling. Sock and Buskin, it is not. Smeared Joker? No, he's not. He just, like, does some cuckoo stuff. Is everyone pulling out their weenies at the Weenie 500? Fellers, I gotta know before I leave my weenie back home. Is this... Oh, it's Seeing Double. See, I thought the second word was gonna be Joker, but it's Seeing Double. There we go. Holy guacamole. Alright, we're at 6 out of 8. We're on pace. Alright. Seeing Double. Yeah, Times Molt Uncommons is a very, very exclusive group. Alright, connections. Oh, yeah! Wait, I actually just saw one of them. At the Uranus Fudge Factory out of Springfield, Missouri. When we were on the way to the St. Louis WWE event, we stopped at the Uranus Fudge Factory, and it was parked there when we were there. Let me look. Uranus Fudge Factory Wiener Mobile. Yeah. We were just there. We were there and it was there. It was crazy. Poggers. When you go here, all the ladies that work there make a lot of sexual innuendos about packing your fudge, which is just great. Cavendish Blackboard Seeing Double, huge. Which one is Blackboard again? God, I gotta learn the names better. Okay. Hulk, Riddler. Okay, so there either is a clue about superheroes, or they're doing that thing where they trick you. Obelisk. Okay, so they want me to play Balatro. Grinch. Oh, God. Inch. Oh, they're measurements. God, I'm good at this game. If you play enough of this, Risk, Lure, Toll, Shin, Adder, Mahatter, Rings, Lisk. No. Never mind. I don't think that's what it is, but that was a good idea. Okay. Hulk, Riddler. Oh, green comic book people. Shrek is green. Hulk is green. Riddler is green. Hold on. Grinch is green. Oh, come on. They're all green. Who else is green? Elphaba. God, I suck. Wait, which one of these? The Riddler's green. Not the new one. Here you... Oh, green skin. Got it. Okay, that's bullshit. That's bullshit? That's such a crazy specific thing. Because we also don't know that the Grinch has green skin. He has green fur. It's like a polar bear. They have white hair. All right, Mad Hatter. Condition. Capital. Oh, is this going to be words that mean two things when spelt slightly differently? So there's like capital letter and capital building. Oh, words that are commonly misspelled. Asterisk. Wait. Sphinx. Bridge troll? That's crazy. Mall. Oh, wait. Words with two L's? Wait. Two T's? Two D's? Words that have double consonants. Elphaba, Grinch. Hulk. Yeah, double consonants. Double consonants, double consonants, double consonants, double consonants. Nothing else has double consonants. Submit. Okay, how else am I one off? Mad Hatter, Mall, Riddler, Bridge Troll. What? How am I 1 off? This is really peeving me off. I don't... Is it what has these things? Mall. Has all. Mad Hatter. God, which one of these doesn't belong? Okay, I'm going to keep these selected and look at the others and try and find another category. Asterisk. Sphinx. Catch. Pool. Obelisk. Strings. Capital. Condition. Con. Con. Cat. Cap. Mad? No. Pool. Well, begin collecting pennies soon. Okay, what are you setting up for now? No, I've collected quarters in my life. I've never collected pennies. Strings. Also has rings. Risk. God, I don't know what it's asking me. I'm gonna go strings here, and I think this is just gonna work. Wait, that means this fits. Riddler's it. One of these 3 is wrong, but I only have one more mistake remaining. Jesus. Okay. Riddler. Mad Hatter. Bridge Troll. Oh, people that give you riddles. Hold on. Sphinx. Wait! I forget Sphinxes are known for in Mario Odyssey. This is the only reason I know this. Yes. They all ask you, like, riddles. Okay, famous riddle givers. Stopping penny production in less than a year? Finally. When can we do away with dimes? Dimes are just too small. I hate picking up dimes. It takes so long and it's so much effort and it's not worth it. Pool, asterisk, capital, condition, catch, mall. Catch, mall, mall, catch, mall, catch, mall, catch. These 3 are calling to me and I don't even know what. Catch. You can catch a cold. You can... No. Rip 99. I haven't seen 99 cents. I've seen dollar stores. It's been a long... I've seen the Five and Below and the Dollar Trees and the Family Dollar and the dollar stores. I've never seen a 99-cent store before. Maybe I'm not old, actually, chat. I knew it. Asterisk. Capital. I don't think it's words that are misspelled. I don't think it's a spelling trick here. This has isk. This has isk. Condition. Oh, asterisk. Wait, there's a catch. There's a condition. There's an asterisk. There's strings attached. Boom, baby. You gotta read the fine print. Capital, pool, obelisk, mall. Things on Donald Trump's front lawn. Nope. Got it. Huge. That was a tough one. But I did it. I used my brain. The riddle giver? It's crazy. Is it common knowledge that Sphinxes give riddles? I feel like that's not. Okay. The mini doesn't have a set goal, so our goal is sub 2 minutes. And then it will count. Alright. Chooses to receive marketing emails within. I don't know what that means. Buck blank, first black coach in Major League Baseball. I don't know. Like your epidermis. Oh, there's some... No. No. Like the element Fe, that's iron. But why is it 5 letters? Quite a lot of... Oh, no. Bulb in the kitchen. Light? Like an ink-filled writing tool... What? Dude, I hate these crazy ones. Microscopic. Tiny. Acting deviously. Green gumbo ingredient. What is green gumbo? Smartphone chip, blank card. Oh, SIM card. Chooses to receive marketing emails with... Oh, opt-in. Ops-in. Nope. Like your epidermis. What? How is 6, 7, and 2 connected? What? Like... Irony. Like an ink-filled writing tool. What? Acting Sly. 6 across is like your epidermis. What? Quite a lot of. Much. There's no way I'm getting any of this. Green gumbo ingredients. Something something roux. Oh, God. God. Like your epidermis, like an ink-filled writing tool. What is it trying to tell me? A tattoo pen? An ink-filled writing tool, and like your epidermis. What? How is 2 supposed to connect to 6? We've already been at this for 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Oh, we've already failed. All right. Check my work, please. Wow. Okay. So this isn't much. Okay. Bulb in the kitchen? Oh, onion. Bulb. Gross. Like an ink-filled writing tool. Pen. Pencil. Objects I've shoved up my ass. Green. No. Gumbo. Gumbo has shrimp, right? And bean. Buck. Snail? Skinny. Okay. Quite a lot of. Many. Oh, penny? Gross. Okra. Oh my god, what a terrible... That's fine. At least we're not going to get 9/11 today, chat. Claps in the chat. Very good, very good, very good. Everyone claps. Whew. That upset me. Okay. We have one left, actually. Yeah, one left. Okay. Malawi. Could you imagine if I just nailed it? Okay. South Africa. Oh. Wait, is it Lesotho or Eswatini? Oh, getting Lesotho in 3? I am a geography god lately. Can we talk about that? 8 out of 11, baby. There we go. Woo! In an hour? In 1 hour. Boom. We basically speedran it. Huge. I'm becoming cultured in language and music and geography and movies. You know, some of those more than others, and that's fine. I didn't know this said for the cracker before. Why is there a Twitter link? What is this link to? Oh, it just links to my Twitter. Okay. Huge. God. Does a bedroom fan make anyone have the sniffles like me? It'll get really warm in here, and then I'll turn on the fan, and then I feel fine, but I get the sniffles. Is it because it dries the air or wets the air? What do fans do? Okay, we've completed the daily goals. Now I'm either going to play Split Second or maybe Speedrunners or maybe Balatro. I'm not sure yet. Reminder chat, channel point change scenes is on, as well as all the other things. Sound alerts, the other things. Tomorrow we're streaming Jackbox. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick, and then we will figure out what game I am playing tonight. So I'll be right back. Don't change the scenes while I'm gone. Especially to that scene. That's it's an ominous bathroom he's got there. I'll be right back. The scene you were looking for was called Podium. You almost saw my penis. I don't know how to change the name. Hold on, let me see if I can fix this. Okay, so the things that you guys see. Okay, shh, go away. Cut to Podium. There it is. Edit name. Cut to Sun Bathroom. Save event. Okay, now you can clearly see which one is to change to the bathroom. Well, not yet. It's still saving. Hold on. Please hold. Why is everything taking so long today? I've lost 4,000 frames? Let me refresh this. Okay, it still says Podium. I don't know why it takes so long to save. Okay, I'm gonna leave that on and see if it just finishes saving eventually. I'm not sure. Alright. Anyway, I've got some stuff lined up this weekend to record for you know what, so that should return next week. Okay, this might just say Podium forever. It is refusing to let me change the name. Maybe I can't change it while I'm live. That actually is smart. I feel like that would break things if I did. I either am going to play Split Second or I could do GTA. I could. It'd just me be doing dailies and GTA Online type stuff. How many boxes left to pack? Oh, we've been here for 22 days now. So 37. I'm kidding. I actually we did a house tour, and I posted it in Discord Rare Sons, and then we reviewed it yesterday. So if you watch yesterday's VOD, you will see that. But I will make sure to get all the VODs onto YouTube for your viewing convenience. Because Twitch is being really weird right now, and they're like mass deleting anything I think over 100 hours, which I had like 900 and had to delete a lot of highlights. But at least I was able to transfer them to YouTube first. Anywho. What do I feel like playing? I can either play GTA Online and crash the PC, or I can play Balatro and crash my mind. I can play Marvel Snap and crash my chat. I can play Speedrunners and crash my glass desk. Or I could play Split Second and crash everything. Yeah, well, luckily it tells you. Like, because they put out a big email and they've been alerting people that way. So, like, if you go to content, video producer, it has this whole thing. So, yeah. Storage almost full. You may need to delete highlights or uploads to make... So, clips don't count towards it. It's only highlights or uploads. So, VODs are fine. It's just highlight. Because VODs delete automatically after, like, 30 days or so. But if you make a highlight, it stays forever. So, if you have highlights or uploads... those have to be under 100 hours. So I went ahead and ported a lot of those over to YouTube. And then went ahead and deleted those. Yeah. It's oddly specific, but it doesn't affect clips. And yeah, we started deleting highlights and uploads for any accounts who are still over the 100-hour limit on May 19th. We'll complete deletions for these accounts by May 31st, 2025. Yeah. And they've been like slowly starting the announcements since I think like January or something like that. Too much editing? Well, yeah, that's why it's good that Twitch, at least what I do with the VOD channel, it lets you port it straight over. So for the VODs, for the VOD channel, all I have to do is... Let's see. Click the 3 dots, and then just click export. And then I can just send it straight to YouTube, and then it goes public. And then sometimes I'll go over and mess with the thumbnail or the description a little bit, but generally, oh, same for the title. I'll make the title a little bit more YouTube friendly. Sometimes if we do something really fun, I'll highlight it first and then export over there. Just that way, like we do something fun, so we have to sit through 4 hours. So like the house tour, I'll probably highlight it out, and then just export straight to YouTube that way. All right, I think I'm gonna play Split Second. I think I'm gonna play some Split Second. Set up the stream deck so timestamps show up for you. Hell yeah, that helps a lot. Being able to use the stream deck to click stream markers, clip for me. Oh yeah, just scrubbing through everything takes forever. I mean, yeah, that's what I used to do back in the day. Before I had stuff like that, I would just rewatch an entire 5 or 6 hour VOD front to back. Let's see. Split seconds. Done. There we go. Yeah, so long as funny moments. So long as funny moment. Okay, how do I... Nightbot. All right. The song request. All right, there we go. And I don't know if this will work right off rip, so we'll see. I haven't streamed Split Second in years. But we'll see if it works. I mean, yeah, it's also been too long since I've regularly streamed. I'm doubling my average right now. I streamed 1 day last week and then 2 days this week. Tomorrow we'll make 3. Tomorrow we're doing Jackbox. I think for the first time this year. I don't think we've played Jackbox this year, which is crazy because it is May, which might... No, I've definitely went longer than that. Hold on. This game runs really loud, so it's going to get loud for a second until I fix it. Yep, I have 2 more weeks on my vitamin D supplements, and then I see my doc, and we do some labs, and we figure out how much better I am doing. I've done Jackbox? I was say I thought I've only done like 10 streams this year. Have I really done Jackbox this year? Hold on. Content, video producer, VODs. Because I think we're still less than 20 streams this month. Watch me gaslight myself. Okay, I'm looking at the announcements channel. Split Fiction. Birthday stream. Yo. Favorite clips. Daily Dles and Speedrunners. Split Fiction. Gartic Phone. Gonna be close. Alright, we're into April. March. And yes, the last time we played Jackbox was December of last year. So it hasn't been a full year, but as of this year, the last 5 months, we have not played Jackbox. Okay. Game sources. Okay, let's see if chat can see this now. Okay, cool. Alright. Okay. Halfway through this year? Yeah, just about. Just about. They keep coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop. Okay, that's fine. Okay. I'm gonna practice some detonators. I don't know if I'm fully back into speedrunning this game. However, we will see. New phone doesn't want you to be a good speller. What is it, iPhone or Android? There we go. Okay, everything's working now. Channel point change scene, sound alerts. Nightbot song request. I don't think I've ever seen a Google... I think Teal had a Google Pixel when we were at TwitchCon. And it seemed like a solid phone. The other phones I've had have been very, very specific. HTC, Sidekick, Razer, and then Nokia, and then eventually the iPhone. Alright, I might turn this up a little bit, but this game can very easily get annoying and too loud, so maybe not. Alright. Let's see if I still... Okay, not great. That was an okay line until I hit that wall. Yikes. But anyway, and then, yeah, so... Fuck, I gotta reset. Tomorrow, since wife has the day off at like 3 o'clock, we're going to see Lilo and Stitch. Then I'll do Jackbox stream tomorrow night. Then Saturday, we're going to go at 3 o'clock, see the new Mission Impossible. Then Saturday night, we're doing Friends board games. Sunday... Family reunion. Sunday night, probably Final Destination Bloodlines. And then Monday and next week, I'd like to try a bunch of new stuff on stream. I just don't know if it'll be ready yet. Maybe become the picture person or just because that's... Yeah, I think the Google Pixels have some of like the nicer but more discreet cameras of the smartphones. At least that's also how they market it, because they also have like the little AI photo features that seem really intuitive, like removing background audio from videos or people photobombing. Which, I mean, I don't think I could ever use. Because I feel like a photo is supposed to, like, I don't know. I think they should leave that for Photoshop or third-party apps. Being able to be like, I don't know. Because then you're just altering your memory. And I get wanting to have a nicer photo, but I don't know, I just like the classic candid with all the mistakes and imperfections. But they're like, did some stupid guy at the beach walk in the background of your photo? And I'm like, yes. And we should keep him forever. But yes, even without the AI features, it is a very good camera, I've heard. Say it's also pretty good to stream on. Teal had some really quality streams of it, even though we were in Vegas, and I couldn't get a solid stream signal anywhere. Granted, that was my older phone. Now I might have a slightly easier time. This isn't enough to deal with small talk information. I just get my answers that I need compared to if I talked. Oh, yeah. So a lot of reminders. I mean, I almost never, like, I forget it because I have Siri, and then I have Amazon Alexa, and then I have a Google Home. And I almost always just use them in each room to check the weather. So that whenever I actually use what their intended purpose is, I amaze myself. Like, I could probably have a much better smart home experience. But I'm just too lazy to learn all the commands, and so... Usually I'll wing it and I'll be like, oh shit, that actually is really intuitive. So I was driving the other day and heard a song on the radio that I wanted to tell stream about. And so I was like, hey, phone commands. Can you save a note that says this? And it said, sure, what do you want me to say? And I went, oh, shit. Tell chat on stream tonight about this dumb Pitbull song. And it was pretty straightforward. And so I don't know how I've never used that. Like, usually while I'm driving, I just have to remember the story and then forget to write it down and then hope that I remember it when it's time for stream. Two Alexi's here, which are set of Smart Life, so we talk to them almost every day. Yeah, I usually just use them as smart Bluetooth speakers or to let me know the weather. Or... no, that's pretty much it. I used to have them really integrated into all my tech to automatically do a lot of stuff, but I've just... oh, cooking also. That's honestly what it's best for. That's why I keep the Google... I keep in the bedroom, and then the Alexa I keep in the kitchen, because it's very easy to be cooking and ask for like a quarter cup, and I don't have a quarter cup, and it'll be like, hey Alexa, how many tablespoons are in a quarter cup? Or set a cooking timer. She's a really good cooking assistant. Is honestly where I've got the most mileage out of it. You're locking in now. You are locked in. I don't like Alexa. Fair enough. The only reason I don't like Alexa is most people I run into or am neighbors with don't understand how to talk to whether it's a Siri or a Google or a Alexa. You know what I mean? Like, anytime you go to a grandparent's house or a neighbor, they're always screaming, Alexa, shut up, pause. And that is one of the worst things humanity's ever done. It does make me feel insane just hearing neighbors scream at a robot to shut up. I would agree with that, Jester. That is fair. But as a streamer in a room with 5 cameras, and as always with my smartphone, I've just sort of accepted it. I also just, yeah, I'm indifferent. Like, yeah, I get people that care about being listened to and tracked and all that. I just genuinely am at a point where I'm like, all right, I can't fight it. I may as well use the perks of it. And I can fight it. I'm just too lazy to. We all pick our little, you know, battles. What up, Ventilo? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Hope I don't look too rusty. I mean, I am really rusty. I haven't even, whether on stream or in real life, I haven't played the game in like 3 years. Hope you're doing well, though. I and my stream are looking a lot different. I did a small all debts run, I think Tuesday night. And then I got a little bit of an itch, and so now here I am. Yeah, I think the last run I submitted was probably 2 years ago, which feels crazy, because I feel like I was just playing this game. And it sucks because my mom has one in the kitchen. She uses the timer in the Alexa, and I hate it because it's so loud all over. Yeah, that's the other thing. A lot of people have them way too loud. Most people have many things too loud. And it does drive me crazy. I'll be in somebody's car, and they'll be blasting the radio, and then they'll try to talk to me, and I will turn down their radio. And I'm like, you need to make a decision. If you're going to talk to me, we are not going to scream right now. Please, I beg of you. Staying up late giving me hallucinations. It might be. It's definitely giving me hallucinations. I definitely had to yell at it, shut up, because it doesn't understand stop. Oh yeah, it understands shut the fuck up. I've definitely told my Alexa to shut the fuck up numerous times. That's why if I'm using it for music or something, I use my phone for the actual controls. Anytime it's used for music, it's just a Bluetooth speaker. I hate screaming at it to stop playing music. It feels insane. I always just pause it on my phone and I go, disconnect from my phone, please, thank you. Yeah, I just get very like, I don't get claustrophobic physically. I get auditorily claustrophobic. My least favorite thing, you know, families are great. Comma. But it's very common now to be in like an open space with people and at least 3 people are listening to TikTok on max volume. And then there's a TV playing and I don't know how any of them are focused. Like, because I just hear all 4 streams at the same volume. And it just overstimulates the shit out of me and I gotta like leave the room. Oh, that was clunky as all hell. How are they allowed to just annoy everyone? Because that's what usually happens, and that's why it's crazy to me, is with somebody, like one person in the room will play it, watch a TikTok on their phone full volume, right? And then in my head, I go, oh, that's insane. That's an insane thing to do. And then another person will go, ooh, you're watching TikTok? I'm going to watch TikTok. And then they will do the crazier thing, which annoys me because they can just do it. And they will watch something while somebody else is playing a different audio feed next to them. And I just don't know how you don't have a stroke during that. Let's see. I've set reminders for conversations. I recently made an entire playthrough without using power plays. That was fun. That sounds awful. Fully agree with you that people need to either talk or listen to music. Can't have both. The same. When I first started dating techie, it's definitely one of the tests for me. It triggers serial childhood memories. Going with dad, if that would scream across the room. Using blaster, trying all over it. It's getting a little more. And then found out in the spectrum, so it's just super overstimulating. Yeah, like it's weird. I can go to like a concert or a convention and be shoulder to shoulder, bodily fluids from one person leaking onto the other, and I'm just fine. And there's a giant stage speaker next to my ear making me go deaf. That's fine. It's all one cohesive, you know, stream of entertainment. But if I'm in a room, there's multiple streams of entertainment happening. Oh, God. It's like a lot of editors. This is probably why I'm bad at editing. A lot of editors, like my brother even, for instance, most editors will listen to music or podcasts while they edit something with audio. And like a YouTube video. And I cannot do that. I've tried sometimes, and every time I go to listen to the video to edit it, I always pause the song. And then I just end up turning it off entirely. Same thing in school. Kids would turn on music while they studied for math. I can't do that. I don't know how people do that. And so that's why when a lo-fi girl music to study to popped off, I was really, like, confused. Because I do not need lo-fi music to study to. Especially if it has words. Like, I could maybe do a little lo-fi during some activities, but people will listen to, like, music with lyrics loudly while doing something mental. I don't get people who listen to things while editing. Like, don't you need to focus on hearing what you're editing? Yeah. But, I mean, they can. That's what I'm saying. Some people can just listen to multiple audio streams and be able to focus. I cannot. Not as painful as the Brawler only playthrough. I don't have the free time for that. Maybe one day. Maybe when I have 5 kids and they're all 27 years old and I'm 75. Maybe then. Reminder, chat, song request is on. It's absolutely free. You can play music from YouTube, ! Song request, just like it says right below me. One of her YouTubers always shows us editing while listening to YouTube, and I'm like, I cannot. Yeah, see, that's why. Now, I can do multiple videos. I mean, it depends on if I'm trying to make progress. So, like, if I'm playing a video game, I can watch a YouTube video, but I mute the video game. I just can't give two things my full attention. And so that's why, like, listening to music while editing doesn't make sense, because I'm never actually listening to the music. My favorite thing to do? You ever be driving and the music's playing and suddenly there's traffic and you turn the music down so you can see the road? I feel like that's a crazy relatable thing right there. You either get it or you don't get it. Oh, come on. That was a really good line there for a second. One hour just on the final race? I'd be one day on the final race. Agreement ends because it's hard for me to focus without music. I can't stand silence. But see, for me, my issue is there is no silence ever. That's why, like, if I'm studying, I can't have music because I think with the voice in my head. Like, I know a lot of people don't have a voice in their head. It's like 50-50, I think. Some people think, like, with imagery, some people, like, I genuinely just have a voice in my head that I have to hear. And so if there's music also playing, I'm like, dude, one of you needs to shut up. Like, when I'm doing, like, you know, 90 times 704 and I gotta carry the one, I gotta, like, talk it out in my head. That's one of those things, like standing versus sitting and wiping, where until you bring it up, people don't realize the other side exists. I wish there was some sort of scientific theory or, like, test. I have a feeling most people with, like, overstimulation or anxiety have the voice in their head. Because if I didn't have the voice in my head, I feel like I'd be chill 80% of the time. So, yeah, I was gonna say, that's the other thing. Like, you have to find music that you don't like enough to not bop to and get distracted. Because if it's music I like listening to, I'm gonna bop every single time. Is like a skill, maybe, because some people just never have it. It's like with the apple thing. Like, if you ask somebody to visualize an apple, some people see the idea of an apple. Some people see the outline of an apple. Some people see a black and like I can visualize in front of me right now like a full color 3D render of an apple. Which I was talking to Ethan, my brother, about, and he's no. I can't literally visualize it like that. And I wonder how many of those different things can be attributed to things like anxiety. Yeah, I mean, yeah, because also many people can imagine things, but it's how they imagine things. Which sucks, because when I'm old and deteriorating, I'm going to hallucinate like a son of a bitch. Oh, good line. I don't know how I got times like that. That's how I know I'm washed. Because I feel like I'm doing good. I get on those lines and I go, I'm a full 5 seconds off my best. That's how much I need to crunch. Majority of the time, the people in the head is both a conscious and ADHD thing. There's actually a word for it, but I don't remember. There's people not having a voice. Yeah. Yeah, there's a sizable portion of on both sides of the population that either have like I can give it an accent, I can give it a pirate voice, I can make it sound like Johnny Depp. But that's why, like, if I'm going to bed, I have to turn the TV on because he never shuts the fuck up about anything unless there's stimuli. So I gotta turn the TV on at night. Which Brew did not like when we were at the hotel together. Which is why it's nice when I go to a hotel like with my brother Ethan, because he has the same thing. You can't change the volume of the voice in your head. Yeah. It's just constant. Because I know some people have a voice in their head when they're trying to think through something, but it's not always that. Mine is just always yapping. He's always yapping. He's always got something to say. Unless I'm actively engaged in something. So, like, if I'm laying down before bed, he's like, oh, shit, my time to shine, brother. And it's not even, like, before bed anxiety, like some people get. It's, what color would I get if I mixed blue and green? Okay, now what if I times 10 multiplied the hue, the sharpness? And it's just ideas. It's like, dude, what if you streamed split second, but you were blind? Holy shit, I've never done that before. I didn't know I could do that. Wait, huge. I've never done that before. That's why streaming comes so easily. It's just because I have a constant stream of consciousness up in my brain. And why I like games like Speedrunners or Split Second, because they do hold my focus very well, and then I can just talk to chat kind of ad nauseum. Let's see. The day my brain broke a reading that some people don't have the tiny voice in their head and they can just chill. Yeah, people just vibe. I'm not saying longer go to bed. Good luck with the D-Rust. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Tomorrow night I'm doing Jackbox, but next week I'm feeling like some more Split Second. What a prep. How you doing? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. I'm just rocking with song requests, doing some light speed running, talking to chat about the voices like we're Randy Orton. Yeah, I like all those little things because, yeah, until you interact with other people, you just assume the way you're doing is right. Unless you're like me. I min-max the right way to do everything. Unless, nobody tell. Like, things like shampoo and conditioner. Maybe a parent shows you their way to do it, that maybe somebody shot them. But eventually, it's just like winging it, you know? Like, I only just discovered that after brushing my teeth, I shouldn't be rinsing afterwards. Which is crazy. Dentists need to be better about their marketing. Because now my teeth are crazy clean all the time. Or like, I didn't know you were supposed to leave the conditioner in until I watched an episode of Seinfeld a year ago. Where George told a joke and he was like, what are you supposed to do when you're in the shower, Jerry? I shampoo, I rinse, I put in the conditioner, and then I have to sit there for 5 minutes. What am I supposed to do? And I go, huh? And then I grabbed the conditioner bottle and I read the back for the first time in my life. And I went, it's supposed to sit there, and now my hair has never been nicer. It's one of those things that you don't bring up in conversation. You're taught to do it once when you're 3. So like, yeah, like most people spit out the toothpaste and then they put a bunch of water in their mouth and then they spit that out. Yeah, you're supposed to leave. Yeah, like you can spit like the extra juice out of your mouth, but you shouldn't put in more water and rinse it all out. Yeah. And then that's why you're not supposed to eat right after brushing, because you want to leave it like on your teeth for 30 minutes so it actually bakes in. Because you brush your teeth with it and then you spit it all out and you rinse it all out, it doesn't have a chance to like actually attach to your teeth and do its job. I only know this because wife is a dental assistant now, and she's been bringing me all the dental lore that they should be sharing more of. There's a lot of things that are like up in the air though, which is just kind of what you're like. Yeah, mouthwash. Some dentists swear against it, some swear for it, some swear to it sometimes, some say not all the time. But like, yeah, brushing your teeth. You can rinse with mouthwash, sure, that's whatever. But yeah. Whether it's mouthwash or toothpaste, you're supposed to leave it on the teeth. And then for like 30 minutes, not really eat or drink anything. And your teeth do feel way cleaner. Now I can't go back. I can't believe I spent all my life just immediately getting rid of the cleaning products. Yeah, I recommend it. It feels weird the first time because you just have like a toothpaste coating in your mouth. But like a couple hours later, you'd be like, oh shit, this shit clean as hell. Yeah, it's just everyone's environments. Same thing with standing versus sitting to wipe. The other half doesn't know the other half exists until I say that sentence. Brush teeth, rinse. See, what I do is I... Yeah, you should definitely cut out the water bit. Because... Yeah. I mean, I can't explain it because I'm an idiot. I'm a streamer. However... So I use bottled water. Interesting. Yeah, I would just cut out the water bit. It's because all it's doing is just getting rid of the stuff that you kind of want to stick with your teeth. I water floss, then I brush my teeth, then I mouthwash. Actually, what I do, first thing in the morning, I brush my teeth. That's it. That's all I do in the morning. But then before bed, I water floss, brush teeth, mouthwash. Big fan of that. Because even if you eat breakfast, you gotta brush your teeth first thing in the morning. I hate flossing too. That's why my wife bought me a water flosser for Christmas a couple years ago. And it's changed my game. I still don't love it, but it's way more tolerable for me than regular flossing. You need to find out what a water flosser is. It looks just like a toothbrush, but it has a hole that it squirts high-pressured water out of. You fill it up, you aim it, at your gum line and between your teeth, and even when I do floss, I don't get nearly that much. Like, I will use a water flosser, and I'll see, full chunks of food come out that I didn't even know were in my teeth. It's crazy how much more shit I get with a water flosser. Did I just crash the game? What is happening? Did I win? What is this cutscene? How do I keep finding bugs in this game? What? I'm getting vibrations. Like I'm playing the game. Oh. Okay. Called it an oral irrigator. Yes, they're either called a water pick or a water flosser. I prefer water flosser. Water pick sounds weird. But yeah, I mean, they're no joke. You wouldn't think they would do that good, but no, yeah. That's why they're expensive, too, because, I mean, if you get a cheap one, you're getting a cheap one. But a solid water flosser, I mean, that thing is a handheld jet of water. And it really gets that junk out of your teeth. That's another thing. We've covered the voices in the head, the way people brush, the way people wash their hair. I mean, washing your hair and showering is also just person by person. That's the annoying thing is, yeah, with a lot of this, it's like, I might mention the brush teeth, and it's like, well, I'm allergic, so I can't do that. It's like, well, yeah, no shit. At a certain point, yeah, there are personal factors in it, but for most, It's like, some people don't need to technically shower every day, but every other day. Sometimes it can be bad for them to shower every day. Like, I don't conditioner. I only do conditioner like once a week. If I do conditioner every day, my hair is disgusting. It just doesn't need it. I do gotta shampoo daily. But if I have short hair, then I can't shampoo daily. Or it gets really, really just awful. My mind training is shit. It can go so... Same. Well, not now. But for the first 8 years I made content, absolutely despised my voice. And just slowly, after hearing myself for so long, I both got more confident in how I sounded. And also just changed my voice. The way it naturally... Like, if you hear a recording of me when I was 19, I sound... Even when I started streaming back in 2017, you hear me faking this voice. You can't change your voice that much, but I mean... I've been able to change it enough that I'm pretty happy with how I sound now. But, I mean, it's pretty natural. It's just like when you see a photo of yourself. Like, you check yourself out in the mirror and you're like, hell yeah. And then you see a photo of yourself and you go, never mind. It's just a lot of mind tricks. Like, it just never sounds how you think it'll sound. Or looks how you actually think it will look. And I think the thing with the mirror is because it flips differently than the way a photo... I read something about... I had like an article the other day about how a photo camera flips your image one way and a mirror flips it the other way. And so you're never seeing you how others see you? And that's why it looks so weird? I don't remember. I am a streamer. I am the dumbest smart person you know. Slowly getting more comfortable with hearing my voice. Yeah, it's also just, yeah. If you're not doing it regularly, like, you don't notice there's certain cadences. And, I mean, just genuinely confidence with it as well. There's a lot more to talking than just talking. And with that just comes experience. Because there's plenty of people with less than great voices who are like, you know, Gilbert Gottfried, for instance. It's one of the most iconic voices in the game, and if I sounded like Gilbert Gottfried, I'd be like, God, I suck. So there is a confidence buff. Great. I have a great voice. I mean, yeah, but I do put on a voice and speak slightly differently than I probably would IRL. And yeah, again, just kind of forcing it to change over the years. Because I wanted to have a voice for radio and I didn't. And so, when I talk like how I'm talking now, my family will make fun of me. Like, we'll be at a restaurant, and I'll go way too professional and be like, hey, can I get a water real quick? And Alex will be like, whoa, who just... The fuck is Trey smoking right now? And I go, yikes, my bad. So it's really funny, like, things that chat likes because they're normal. Like, I mean, that's always how it is. So it's like when I take off the glasses, chat thinks I look weird. When I put on the glasses, my family thinks I look weird. It's just kind of whatever you're used to. I mean, I don't think I have a weird voice either way, but I definitely do present a different voice. I mean, code switching is common for most people, that kind of thing, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm around my family, I'll also get a lot more country. I'll enunciate words less. If I'm around my friends, I'll be a lot more casual and laid back with it. But with streaming, I make sure to enunciate and speak a lot more from my throat, which isn't something I would normally think about, I guess. Sound extremely nerdy? Huge. Hold on, can I... Hold on, where is it? Alright, pausing song request. Reminder, song request is a thing. Let's see.
So it's going to load up. Come on. Come on, computer. You can do it. I'm going to try to upload at least one of these a week. as you can see, I have probably the best texture pack in the world. It is the, I think it's pronounced, what?
What? Let's see. 12 years ago, I was 16. I was 16. I was a junior in high school. Huge. And let's see if I can do... What else do I have here? I'm glad I have everything backlogged, so I can just casually show this. 8 years ago.
This fucking googly face motherfucker.
Like, this is a different... It's getting better. It's still bad. I still hate how I sound and present here.
It's the aftermath of the Bill Cosby rape trial, and Cosby's...
Huge. I guess a desert. God, that truck. Why do I keep jumping? Oh! Guys! Oh! I can't stand this guy. But that's why you just keep making stuff. God, I can't stand him. Hold on, where's early Twitch? Where's... Oh, wait, hold on. Let me go here. The only year of high school I think I sucked at was freshman. Junior year was my peak in high school, which is why I failed a lot of classes. Peaking in high school is a real problem for your education, let me tell you. And then I had to redo a bunch of classes senior year, and then I saved my GPA. There we go.
What? What the? What has that been?
Somewhat, kind of, not really funny. What Zayn from One Direction will be doing when he's 40.
See, I'm like pretending to be who I am now. Isn't that crazy?
Starting the new Holocaust.
It sounds forced. Why am I either making that face? Oh, it's Cuphead. That's why. Dude, people watch this.
God damn it. No, let's get this knocked out. Shit.
Or something like blocks this light right here.
Anyway. Anywho, yeah, pandemic be crazy. I went to a graduation the other day, and I keep forgetting how recent the pandemic was. Because they were like, you guys went through a lot. And I'm like, what the hell did they go through? Their kids. And they were like, from having to do, you know, remote schooling and delaying your graduation due to the pandemic in freshman year. And I was like, oh, yeah, that did happen. Oh, God. Chat, is there something in my eye? It's driving me crazy. Oh. Dude, chance? Yes, actually. We've pretty much confirmed that. That is when the teal first crossover was. Still stutter a lot and have a bit of a speech impediment, so that paired with anxiety is not fun. Oh, I mean, yeah, middle school and high school was the... Did you guys do popcorn reading? I remember popcorn reading. I was like, actually, I was one of the few confident readers in class, so I would anxiously hope they wouldn't popcorn me, but also I was like, do it, because then I was the guy that wouldn't popcorn until the teacher made me. Because once I was reading, I was like, psh, like Bryce would be like, the apple popcorn train. I'm like, the man bought the apple, and he eloquently went over there and was like, psh, mic drop. See? But yeah. Anywho. But I mean, especially, yeah, when you're younger. I don't know the science behind altering your voice permanently, but I feel like I've done it provably. So that's something. Listening to other people read? Yep. It's so hard to not judge it both ways as well, being like, that's not how I would read it. That's not how I think the character would, you know, say that statement, or waiting for somebody, because you're like, I could knock out this page right now. I just felt like no student liked popcorn reading, and I don't know what it benefited. Maybe confidence, I guess, and speak, you know? Because if a child's just never speaking, they're never going to improve on their spoken language skills. So maybe that's it. I'm sure there's some reason. Maybe. Ow, I died. I'm sure for somebody can cause imposter syndrome. Oh, for sure. I feel like that's such a newer, like, that's one of those phrases like gaslighting. It's crazy we didn't have it sooner. And it's just so vital now. In today's lexicon. God, I'm so good at this game. Oh, no. Hold on. If you have any questions about the game, feel free to ask. I forget I'm playing a game sometimes. It helps me think. God, I experienced the worst problem. I've been listening to an audiobook, the 3 Body Problem, recently. And it's a woman that reads it. And she doesn't do character voices. She just does her voice for everyone. And I actually really enjoyed it. But I started listening to the sequel, and for some reason, they switched it to a man, and he does voices for all the characters, and it's weird to jump from one book to the next, and now everyone sounds different. And I may not finish the book because of that. I'm probably going to just have to physically get the book to finally read it. Which will take me more time, because I'm burning through audiobooks right now while doing house chores. But it's just really unfortunate. It's taken me fully out of this story. Too many people use the word gaslighting incorrectly? True.
Hello.
Dude.
Hello.
Why did that play twice? Why do I have 2 Nidori alerts? Thank you, Nidori. Zelvin, thank you for the raid. Ren, thank you for the raid. How are you all doing? Hello. Hello. Welcome to shout out Gore Lieberman. Let's show him around, chat. Long time no see. Welcome to the best professional yapper. That's not true. That's not true. Anyway, this is my bathroom. I'm gonna take this rubber band in my head, and to prove this is a live feed, I'm gonna shoot it in there. Give me a second. Hold. Let's see if I can do this. No way! It just, hold on. That's the 4th raid I've tried to do that. Why are my alerts playing twice? Are you guys hearing the double audio? What the hell? Hold on. I gotta go retrieve the rubber band. I don't know. Yesterday my alerts weren't working at all, so I reset them, and now I've got double alerts. Follow alert is amazing. If somebody else follows, I can full screen it, and then you'll really see me die. I've been pretty good. I'm practicing this because I applied for Ludwig's speedrunning event for charity. And I'm a little rusty, so I'm trying to de-rust. We've also got song requests going, chat, which is free. You can send me music via YouTube and song request, and I will listen to it. Probably not skip it, but we'll see. Yeah, 19 dozen viewers were huge. I'm really good at getting into the beginning of events. I don't know how I'd get into just the beginning of a charity event. Like, maybe I get the flight, I sit down, and then Ludwig shoots me. If you want to know the current song, it's exclamation point current song. I still haven't made... I'm trying to make an interests command to help out new chatters start conversations, but I haven't done that yet. That's on my docket for this week in stream improvements. So for those of you that never played this game, this is Split Second. It was produced by Disney out of, I think, Black Rock Studios, not the credit company. And it was the first video game I ever got for my 360. My mom didn't want to give me Halo. Because she was a independent woman that didn't need to get me a certain specific game. And it was the first game where I met people and befriended them, specifically 60-year-old retirees. One of them was named Ramrod, and we would shoot the shit, and I would crush them. And I taught them how to be better at the game. Every day after school, I would boot this up, and I would get on mic as a 14-year-old kid, sounding like this, and I would wreck shop, and then people would friend me, and then I would teach them how to be better at the game, and how to mod their controllers to do certain stuff. This makes me miss Burnout. I unfortunately don't miss Burnout as much as other people because of this game. This game is... I don't know if you ever watched Death Race with Jason Statham, all 9 of them. But for me, this has always been Death Race, the video game. It's produced like a reality TV show where you race to the death. And if you drift, you can shoot missiles at your opponents and drop bridges. And yeah, it's pretty good. I got my college classes chosen for my next semester. I don't mind most of my classes, which is nice. Hell yeah. I'm currently helping wife figure out college. She's wanting to be a geologist. My woman likes rocks. Unfortunately, the story ends on a cliffhanger sequel, and then 6 months after it came out, Disney shut down the studio. How do I post? So you type ! Song request, the command below me, space, and then just the name of the song. And it usually does pretty good. Gonna give you some rest, but good luck, man. Hope you have a great stream. Thanks, Nudor. I appreciate it. Good to see you around here, you know. Hope you're doing well. We'll have to return the flavor. God, I suck at this game. So anyway, I'm driving this specific car because it's broken in a way where if you drift in it, it has a secret 7th gear. Not really intended. It is a bug. So this is a slower car than the faster car. But if I drift, it actually can go slightly faster than max speed. And so that's why you see me drifting a freakish amount. That's kind of the speedrun community of this game. That's the main unlock, is chaining drifts to the best of your ability. Which, I mean, is also helpful if you're playing story mode or competitively against other players, because that's how you build up certain attacks. But yeah, even on straightaways. But I mean, on Detonator, there's no reason to drift, unless, of course, like I said, you're trying to get a little extra speed out of your car. I remember I'd get so bullied in the pregame lobbies because of my voice. And then post-game, they'd be like, okay, T-Mac. I don't know if I've ever revealed that, but yeah, my old username was T-Mac. Not inspired by Tracy McGrady, but probably inspired by Tracy McGrady. I've never watched basketball, but I did have an NBA 2K game for PSP. And I liked Miami Heat for some reason, which had Tracy McGrady. Let's see. Cheers, my friend, by topic's been added to queue in position number 1. Nice. So that'll be the next song that plays. All right. What else am I missing in chat? Anyway, we talk about pretty much anything here. My top hobbies are streaming, stand-up comedy, and I mean, I don't do stand-up comedy. I will eventually. Whew. And movies. Oh, and board games. I have a Letterboxd. I've logged 850 movies. I go to the theater like 3 times a week. Me and my wife have accrued a board game collection of about 250 right now. It's becoming a problem. The problem is we don't have enough people to play 250 board games with. I need to do a new board game tour. Last time I did one, I had 50. I think that was 2 years ago. We get gifted them a lot, and then now we live next to a thrift store, and every time I go in there, there's a new vintage board game I've never heard of for like $4. And then wife gets mad at me because we don't have enough shelves for our current board game collection. But we're working on that. I think next weekend we're buying 3 more shelves. Because right now they're just in a bunch of plastic totes. and then some of them are on the shelves. It's roughly 100 games per year? Yes. Like I said, every Christmas, people want to get us Christmas gifts, and they're like, oh yeah, they're the board game people. And then once a week, I go to the thrift store, I buy a couple board games, and then we've got our birthdays, and yeah, they just kind of pile up. God, I suck at this game. But yeah, which Burnout is the best? Is it Burnout 3 that's the best one? I haven't played Burnout in years. When I had a PS2, I had the option to play Burnout, but I usually played MX Unleashed, Vice City, or Tony Hawk Underground 2. Because my grandma and my uncles would babysit us, and my uncles had a PS2, so that was where I mostly played that. And then one Christmas I got a 360, and I got this, and then eventually I got Halo Reach. I still love Halo Reach, but this is what eventually became my favorite game of all time. Followed closely by Speedrunners, which is about to get a sequel. I actually just got to shoutcast a Speedrunners tournament to promote Speedrunners 2 pretty soon, which is exciting. Hopefully I get to do that more often. Shoutcasting is something that I feel like I should just be doing more of. I just am really bad about knowing how to do more shoutcasting for others. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know where to subscribe to hire me to shoutcast.gaming.twitch. So I just have to wait for chat to tell me about a tournament that's looking for talent. And then I have to hope that they think I'm a cutie with a fatty. Whoa, that was close. Anyway, if any chatters like Jackbox, tomorrow, for the first time in 2025, I'm playing a lot of Jackbox tomorrow night with the community. Anybody can join. We will likely have Song Request on then as well. God, I suck at this game. I've ran this game enough that if I hit a wall, I just have to reset. Thank you again, Zelvin, for the follow, and of course, New Dory for the raid. You can change scenes with channel points. I need to really just have a video. See, there's a real problem where you don't want to try hard, but you also need to get information out. But I feel like we have so many in-jokes and abilities in this channel that it would take me like 10 straight minutes away from the main content to get like people initiated, I guess is the word. And then I have to play Who's Still Watching the Ad post-raid because I forget to run the pre-rolls. Speaking of pre-rolls, is anyone high enough to enjoy this stream right now? Oh, man. Very excited for Speedrunners 2? Me too. Me too. I never even wanted it or thought it would be a thing, which is honestly like the best when you're just already satisfied and they're like, you know what, we're gonna give you a second one. You're like, I wasn't even asking for one, but thank you. I was gonna get high, thanks for reminding me about that. A little bit late now though, true. So it's cool that they have the main two, you know, you've got the weed that keeps you up and busy, and then there's the one that just puts you to sleep. And then they have hybrid for if you really just want to veg out on the couch. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Then the edible hits if we go to bed. Right, but then who falls asleep immediately? I go to bed and then I lay there for an hour watching Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol for the 8th day in a row. Oh, what a line. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. So anyway, I don't have an interest command yet, but I'd like to have one day. If you're into movies, type ! movies in chat, and you'll see some of my movie opinions. If you type ! opinions, you'll see every tier list I've done. Like controllers, or hot MILFs, or cartoons. What's else? My bedtime lately has been 1 in the morning. I've actually had a decent bedtime lately. Not tonight, but lately, about 1 in the morning. Last days of my bedtime can be whatever I want soon. See, I said that, and now I'm an adult, and I'm like, yeah, no, it should be midnight. But then I start stream late, and I feel like I should stream till 1 in the morning, and then I go to bed at 3 in the morning because I can't go to bed within 2 hours of stream because I'm wired. Thank you, Virgil and Yamato. I think I'm saying that right. For the tunes, keeping the vibes going. Appreciate it. Anybody else want to send music? It's absolutely free. No download necessary. No sign up. Exclamation point song request space. The name of the song you want to request. Said it right? Cool. I'm a genius. I love staying up late, but also waking up early. I love waking up early until noon hits. So, like, sometimes I'll wake up at 6 a.m. I'll do my chores. Okay? I'll have lunch. I'll prep dinner. I'll set up something for stream. I'll edit. I'll go out on a walk. I'll go shopping. And then I look at the clock, and it's 10 a.m. And I go, why is there more day left? There's too much day left when I wake up too early. And I just sit there, and then I just go back to bed anyway. Yeah. There's like a sweet spot to waking up. Like, I think the ideal time for me to wake up is 10 a.m. If I wake up before 10 a.m., it's a wash. I'm going to get everything done before noon and then just go to bed anyway and then mess up my sleep schedule. Yeah, I usually wake up 9 a.m. to noon. It's pretty wide range, but that's just because of streaming. If I don't stream, I usually fall asleep by 11, which means, you know, I get up around 8. If I stream, I'm getting up at noon. Every time. Just because I've got all these lights, I'm burning and drying my retinas. And so it usually takes like 90 minutes after stream for me to even begin to get tired. Oh. Oh, how am I so far behind? Okay, even if you know nothing about the game, that was 6 seconds behind my personal best. That was so clean. I'm actually annoyed. That's crazy. From Devil May Cry. This is the 3rd day in a row a new chatter's mentioned Devil May Cry. Is this universe telling me to play it? I've never played it. I've listened to all the tunes on stream, and they rule. Oh, my head itches. Chat, who gave me, not crabs, but lice? I couldn't remember the word for on the top of your head. Crabs. But it's lice. It's lice. Who has lice is what I'm asking. Have you guys ever had lice? I don't think I've ever had lice. I think I've been lucky. I've had scabies. There was like 2 years ago. My entire family got scabies, and it was a nightmare. It came out of nowhere. Still don't know how it happened. All very clean people, and we just all had to like take a cream bath and shower and burn our clothes, and then just not share furniture for like a week. Look at that, chat. I'm glitching through the game. This is the main glitch I know. If you don't know the game, you can clearly see that I'm breaking the game and driving through walls. Not that wall. I like to bump into that wall. His name's Ted. Ted, say hi. Hi, I'm a wall. DMC reboots and DMC 2 suck. Sounds about right. That was my experience with the Final Destination movies, so I'll take your word for it. Woo! I'm doing decent for having 2 years of not playing. Again, I don't know if I'm back. Maybe I'm just back into speedrunning. Speedrunning's so fun. It's just hard to, like, you have to find creative ways to get chat into it. Because speedrunning one game is one thing. You know, like, this is the game, this is the run. But if you're doing, like, variety speedrunning, you really, really, really have to carry the chat. I remember in the movies, they always showed schools getting lice outbreaks. I never had that. One of my brothers got lice once, I think. And it looked awful. Wouldn't recommend it. I've never broken a bone. I've dislocated an important bone. I've had heart surgery. I've never broken a bone. Breaking a bone seems disastrous. I'm pretty fortunate to have never broken a bone. I just couldn't. I could not on a boat. Alright, we're gonna do something more exciting here. We're gonna do races, which means I'm gonna be against 7 bots that are cracked at this game. Can you technically bone, so I guess I've broken a bone before? Okay, in that way, then yeah, probably I've broken a tooth. Dude, I don't understand how baby teeth feel stronger than adult teeth. Maybe it's just the confidence. But as a kid, I would eat taffy all the time and Tootsie Rolls, right? Shit, I forgot I'm not on debt mode, and I thought those were gonna move. That was stupid of me. But as an adult, I'll get a Tootsie Roll, and I swear up and down that they're way thicker and chewier than they used to be. But they're not. I'm just old. Like, I'll bite a Tootsie Roll and then stop because I'm like, I'm going to lose a tooth. This is it's pulling my tooth out. That's crazy. Same thing for taffy. I can't eat taffy. Nothing makes me feel aged faster than trying to eat taffy and giving up. Yeah, I think it's just like anxiety, health anxiety. Because I used to eat buckets of Tootsie Rolls as a kid. Just absolutely housed them. But now, simple piece of saltwater taffy. I just bought like a bucket of taffy from the Uranus Fudge Factory. And I have to like use a knife and cut like a pea size out of it. Doing all races might be more fun than old debts. I forget how fun it is to race in this game. Oh my god, I'm so much better at racing. Did you see that line? Even if you know nothing about the game, that was a sick-ass drift. It also, you can't even tell them against opponents anymore. 409-yard drift! Holy shit. And I fucked it up. Okay, I'm still ahead. Damn it, I fell behind. You can glitch right here if you go fast enough. Unfortunately, I fell behind. Damn it. I'm pretty sure I can make this blow up one more time. It's been so long I can't remember. I'm 20 seconds ahead? Dude. Brother. I recently started watching Lost. No spoilers, but it's a pretty tight show so far. It's not a great show. I mean, I'm sure it was at its time, but now I've been spoiled by HBO. But I'm enjoying it so far. I think I'm like halfway through season 1. I don't know how many episodes there are. But I am thoroughly enjoying it. Let's see. I wish I ate more taffy. Like the real Laffy Taffy banana flavor is my favorite. Oh, true. Banana Laffy Taffy rules. I also love saltwater taffy. Oh, you'd like to have saltwater taffy one day. Oh, for sure. The best part is it can taste like anything. I don't know how they do it. You go into any saltwater taffy joint, and it just is great. Yeah, that's why I like the place that we live now. is because I can do all my house chores and important things, and the TV's like, because the kitchen and living room and like laundry room is all aligned, so I can sweep, mop, vacuum, do the dishes, make lunch, make dinner, eat lunch, eat dinner, and the TV's right there. And so I've just been burning through media since moving here. That's why I'm watching Lost, because I just finished Righteous Gemstones really quickly. And so now I'm watching Lost. And then after Lost, I don't know what I'm going to watch. Because I have my shows and movies. Wife has her shows and movies, and we have our shows and movies. So I'm watching Lost. She's watching Handmaid's Tale. We're watching stuff. And then we're watching our movies. And then I'm watching Mission Impossible. We're watching Final Destination. She's watching Lilo and Stitch. Dante was going to be the main character in Biohazard 4. Shit. His name being Tony Redgrave. You can tell because of how his grave is. Lois, remember when I was a grave? Been wanting to watch the Godfather trilogy for over a decade now. I mean, for me, most old mafia movies are on my radar, but I'm just never in the mood to watch old, slow burn, old men guys grunt at each other. And I'm sure they're great, and maybe I'll be into them. But it's just such a genre that I'm, like, detached from. And maybe I'll be... I mean, I've been wrong 100 times before. I think the most that kind of movie I've watched is The Departed, and I do love The Departed. God, racing this game is... I'm just when I think I'm over all debts, I remember that there's all races. Uh-oh. I'm going right into that wall. Nice. Oh, come on. I think that means the plane's not going to trigger now. Nope, I just heard it. I really like this song. I don't know who requested it, but I do like it. I don't remember where to go here. I'm scared. There we go. You're welcome. Oh, thanks, Virgil. If anybody else has questions about me or the game, feel free to ask. Or we can sit and chill in dead silence and stare at each other. Let's see. Town of Salem got really into Salem witch trials and the mafia and all that. I would like to watch a Salem witch trial movie, but set as a mafia movie. Mafia genre Salem witch trial movie sounds like hardcore. Yeah, I haven't watched Goodfellas or Taxi Driver or The Godfather, any of those. Jester, I think me and you are going to become co-directors and get this movie together. Drago, you want to produce it? Do you have $2 million to produce a movie on standby? Please and thank you. Guess Automod hates you? What's Automod stopping you to say? Hold on. Automod says, don't say insane black. Okay. Automod, I get where your head's at, but you need to relax. Drago, will you let that message through? Oh, wait, you're not a Twitch. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I believe it's possible to go directly to the song list and add songs. I don't know how to do it. Perhaps another chatter. But I think you can just go to Nightbot and go here. Give him this song. Oh, wait, just take the link. So, yeah. Go to YouTube. Grab the link and then just song request the link instead of the name. That'll do it. Or wait till the end of this race and I will let it through. Already on it? Hell yeah. Drago, if you want to be promoted to Twitch mod, you have to learn to let messages through. My hands are tied here. What kind of a Discord mod are you if you can't let messages through on Twitch? Wanting a pay raise. No way. No way. No way. What a line. God, racing is so much more fun than Dets. 566-yard drift. There we go. Yeah, good job, Virgil. I knew you could do it. All right, what am I reading here? Let me email Twitch to fix this obviously defective bug. I don't even have $2 to my name. Ah, we can't make it then. IMDb page. Cough, cough. Yeah, it stands for I'm in the movies. That's funny. That's comedy. That's comedy right there. I'm the movies. All right. What time is it? 12:08. All right, I'll stream for 30 more minutes, I think. Yeah, we'll do 3 hours tonight. Yeah, IMDb. I'm the movies. Oh my god, this truck won't let me pass. What am I, in Kansas City? So I'm there on the I-45. And this big Galushpa. This guy looks like Jim Belushi. I don't remember how I'm supposed to do this race. There's some races, I think... No. Yeah, I'm getting deja vu. I'm doing the right thing. Anytime you get deja vu, you're doing the right thing. Unless your name is Ted Bundy. In which case, stop it, silly. Okay, I'm just gonna keep having sexual relations with that wall, if that's alright. There were so many things as a kid that I thought were gonna be great, and then I remember that I had younger siblings. So, like, I was like, can't wait to drive myself to school, but I had younger siblings, so I was required to drive them to school, which sucked because they were always running late, and I hated running late. And so I would just drive angry, like Nicolas Cage. Same thing when I got my first Xbox 360. My brothers got a DS. Like, they each got a DS. And I got an Xbox 360. My mom was like, if your brothers want to play it, you have to let them come in there so they can also play it, because that's fair. And I was like, this is bullshit. You got me a gift that just allows my brothers to always be in my room? This is crazy. I'm an only child, so it will not be an issue for me. Hell yeah. Yeah, they both have their pros. It's one of those things where it's always the grass is greener on every side. I do a lot of people. Ultimately, I am happy now. As a kid, I would have burned my brothers had you handed me the matches. I did not become friends with my brother. Well, I didn't become really good friends with my brothers until we were all adults. Once they stopped giving me swirlies and giving me wedgies. Classic younger brother behavior. That's one of the things that's fun for me and wife to bond about. Because they have siblings, but ultimately they were separate in age enough. Oh, I'm supposed to go through there. I forget there's shortcuts in races. They were ultimately like solo. And so it's we like to find all the differences. Oh wait, I need to slow down here, because you can't phase through on race. Yep, and then I died. Yeah, yeah. Ultimately, it's what you make it perspective-wise. The reason that you ultimately become friends as an adult is because you're all in the same playing field. But like, it's like trying to ask a high schooler to befriend a middle schooler, and they live together. It's near impossible. Damn it. But like when me and Ethan were both in high school, that was when it first started to work. There was sort of a mutual respect of, yes, this sucks, we're both going through this. Shared strain is a good, you know, common denominator. Because I had it where I'm 4 years younger than my middle brother and 5 years younger than the other. So most of the time, like they were in kindergarten and I was in middle school, which is a pretty significant difference. Especially as a child and you hate other kids. And you just want to do your own thing. And then your mom's like, hey, you have to let these second graders in your bedroom whenever to play Halo. And you're like, gosh, I'm trying to do trigonometry. Shaving the stubble off your chin. Is there drifting in this song? It sounds just like in the game. What the? Guys, that song isn't me. The horns in this song were perfectly blending with my drifts. And I thought the game was breaking for a second. That was super weird. Oh, good night, Drago. See you later. Hopefully see you for Jackbox tomorrow night. What is this? It's Eternal Summer. Requested by Drago2143. We could always play Freebird for the next 9 minutes. Hell yeah. God. Anytime I think of Freebird, I just want to play Guitar Hero. That's when you know there's certain different generations. Like, there's certain songs I'll play for wife who's a bit younger than me, and she'll go, ooh, now I want to play GTA 5 because they're on that soundtrack. And I'm like, what do you mean? Because I just know it as a song from my childhood, and she knows it as a song from GTA 5. Or... same for Weird Al. There's a lot of songs that I only know as a Weird Al song. But, yeah, for Guitar Hero. Like, Freebird, I just picture the notes in Guitar Hero and the pure awesomeness I felt when I learned to perfect it on Expert. Even though I know that song far predates me and my 28 years oldness, I just have nostalgia for its existence in Guitar Hero. That checks out. I don't listen to this one often, to know off the top of my head, but I do like it. Glad everyone's having a good Thursday. Thursdays People say Monday's the worst. I think it might be Thursday. You're just so close. Oh my god. Is that not... Does anybody else hear that? The way that the car's drift sound is perfectly matching the pitch of this song. That's crazy. It's the exact same sound. Did they use this game? Let's see. Weird Al songs I had heard prior to like April this year were Albuquerque and White and Nerdy. Yeah, White Nerdy was one that I heard before Ride and Dirty, so I only ever sing the White Nerdy part. Jenny's Got a Gun, that's another one that I just sing Elmo's Got a Gun. The Kanye Drive-Thru song. Pretty Fly for a Jedi. Other one is there. Just show me a bunch of Weird Al songs and parodies. I don't love all of them, but I do love a lot of them. The most popular is Beat It. No, Bad, right? Fat. Because I'm fat. That's the only one I don't like, and it's the most popular. I'm not a fan of Weird Al's Fat. Eat it, eat it. No one wants to eat it, eat it. Grab some more nachos, have some more ham. Not a fan of that one. Amish Paradise rules. That's one, though, where I prefer the actual song, though. Yeah, I think if Fat was a product of its music video in its time. Like, that was just his first viral hit that a lot of people grew up with. Like, Fat was millennials Weird Al. And then Amish Paradise was for the older Zoomers like me. I remember every kid knew all the words to Amish Paradise. Even before YouTube. I don't even know how we all had access to it. That is crazy to think about. How something like Amish Paradise we all knew about, but we didn't have YouTube. But we all knew every word to Amish Paradise. That was close. Yeah, Weird Al was some of the first, like, viral stuff before there was viral. We were enjoying Amish Paradise because afterwards we looked up Amish person reacting to Amish Paradise to see if the Amish knew about it. I feel like they have to at this point. Alright, I'm gonna do one more race, and then I think it's bedtime. Don't electric. I mean, they do, though. Like, a whole part of their life is having electricity. When they turn 18, they do, like, a year abroad. And then they decide if they want to stay Amish. I only know this because we have a huge Amish population in Missouri and Kansas. They are allowed to, like, integrate... For, like, I don't know if it's all of them. I'm sure there's some sects. It's a hard word to say. S-E-C-T-S. Yeah. Sects that are more strict, but I believe a majority let the teens see the world and you know, test them and see if they want to come back. Most of them come back. But there's certainly some that just leave for good. But, I mean, they still get exposed. I remember when I worked at Dairy Queen... Most of the Amish would come through the Dairy Queen drive-thru. I remember one time there was this lady in the drive-thru who comes to the window and she goes, "Sir," God, I did it again. She goes, "Sir, I don't know who to tell about this, but in your parking lot, there is a horse tied to a pole." And I go, "Okay." And she goes, "Are you gonna, like, call the cops or something?" I go, "No." And she goes, "There's just a horse tied up out there." And I go, "Yeah." And she was very concerned. And clearly not from around here, I guess. But I was like, yeah, it's just like parking your car. You put the horse on standby mode. You put it in its default pose. She's like, "There's a carriage out here." And I go, "Yeah, I know. They're pretty poppin'. They're pretty popular out here." We have like road signs that say like watch for the Amish, so you're not speeding and hit the buggy. The best is when you go to like the farmer's market, the Amish bring some of like the best food. God, Amish people love Dairy Queen. I think I mostly served the Amish when I worked at Dairy Queen. Yeah, say if a horse wasn't, yeah. But yeah, she just felt like a horse was lost. Like she had never seen a horse in the wild. Like she thought it was like a zoo escapee or something. And I was like, yeah, somebody wrote it here. And now the horse is waiting for them to come back out, and then they will leave. Teal gave us a really fascinating hypothetical one time, and I promise this is on topic. All right, I believe. And even if not, I do love a good hypothetical. Would you rather have an Amish soulmate or a poop-eating soulmate? How much poop are they eating? Like, is it just that they've once in their life eaten poop and now it's like kind of an urge that they can avoid? Are they eating it once a day, once a week, once a month? If they eat poop once a year versus Amish all the time, I'd go poop once a year. A regular occurrence? Oh, yeah, then I go Amish. For sure, for sure. I think the real hypothetical is how much poop can your soulmate eat before you gotta drop them? For an Amish person. That's a real crazy game show. You just keep giving them larger platters of poop. Like, yeah, I think if they, like, it's their birthday and they're like, I want you to poop on me. And I eat it. I'd be like, all right, it's your birthday. I guess you're not Amish. Of the Amish not having tech, but Teal can still have technology. Who cares if they don't? Because I love when different sides make, like, my favorite thing. Because you can still have technology around them. Because you'd be able to, like, show them Shawshank Redemption for the first time. Or explain... Dude, that's what you would do. You take your favorite movies and you tell them about them like you're a great storyteller. And they'd be like, wow, you're really good at telling stories. That's a good point. Me. I would just take, like, crazy movie plots and just be like, hey, this is something that I thought of today. Yeah, no. Poop? Often eating poop? No. That's... no. How much does Teal like technology or hate the Amish that he's just with someone that's regularly eating poop? I'd say once a year. More than once a year? No. Because then I gotta explain that to my parents. Like, hey, it's just a thing. You gotta deal with it. It's fine. I don't want to do that. Alright, I said the last one was the last one, but this is the last race I am doing, and then I'm going to bed. Try it too, and maybe you'll like it. No. Teal, no. Maybe you'll like it, but more than likely you won't. And then you're a guy that's eaten poop. And didn't like it. And now you're with someone that eats poop. And now you feel further disconnected from them. It's crazy that he would have to try it in that situation. Like, it's one thing to be with somebody that's like, I guess I'm into poop, but it's another to be like, let me have a little nibble. That's crazy. I'd just be like, all right, you have your thing, I have my thing. Yeah, let me have a crack at it. You know, save me a slice. It's crazy. Like, it's already a crazy bridge to sell just to be with the poop-eating person. That's what you do. You're like, how great does a person have to be for you to be cool with them eating poop once a week right in front of you? Like, you wake up Monday morning, you have to go downstairs. You don't see who creates it. You don't see how the poop is made. You go downstairs. They're at the kitchen counter. They have a plate of poop, a single poop. And they eat it. And that's how you start every Monday for the rest of your life. How amazing. Like, does this person have to have superpowers? Could they just be like Margot Robbie or your favorite singer? This is, I gotta ask Teal this. Like, what perks does your partner need to have for you to be like, all right, Monday's poop day? I mean, you can be with somebody that's Amish and you can still use technology. Just like you can be with somebody that eats poop and you don't have to eat the poop. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't even know why you'd bring... Yeah. Why you'd have to bond over the poop. Yeah, that's why the first thing I asked was... Have these opponent cards always been that color? I don't recognize those. Is how often are they eating this poop? Once a year. Once a year they eat poop, I'd go with them over the Amish person. Because other like we're talking like it's your soulmate Amish person or your soulmate in general and they eat poop once a year. I'd be like, all right. They're a little freak once a year. It's their birthday. I'll let them have it. Like, if it's Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, alright, every Monday's poop day. I'd be like, alright, every Monday's poop day. I'll allow it. Okay, choose the poop is really hurting me is a sentence that I'm reading in my head. I gotta... Yeah, I'll run this back by Teal. I have some extra poop-related questions for him. Especially because Teal's somebody that... I think he would consider eating poop because he's never seen his own poop. Teal has never once looked at his own poop or the toilet paper while wiping to check if he's done wiping. So he probably thinks poop's not that bad. I think there's some certain aspects here. I think when I hang out with Teal this summer, in like a month, we're going to lock him in a bathroom and we're going to ask him to review his poop for the first time. And just see what, how he, you know, because maybe he's pooping blood and doesn't even know it. Yeah, he doesn't even know what color poop is. I bet if you asked him, he'd be like, blue? Because all the blueberries I eat. Like, there's so many health reasons to check the toilet paper or check the bowl. And Teal is in his 30s. And should certainly be doing these things. Also, just to know when he's done... Sorry, I just gotta... I know I often relitigate this, but again, it is crazy to just trust your instincts on when you're done wiping. Yeah. He has said that, yeah. Because the first thing I asked him when we first collabed together on It Takes Two was I said, my favorite hypothetical, which is how do you think blind people know when they're done wiping? And Teal said, why would they need to see the toilet paper in the first place? How is there a problem? And then we were friends. We've been friends for 5 years now. Yeah, 4 years. Yeah. No, 2020, right? Me and Teal... Did we start 2020? 2021? Okay. I met wife in 2020. And then I met my wife in 2021. Disgusting. Him. Yup. I mean, yeah. I was gonna say, I've been to Teal's house. Teal's been at my house. Me, Brew, and Teal were at TwitchCon. Oh yeah, Teal is one of the only streamers that is not playing any aspect up, and he's the one you'd expect to be playing it up. I remember when I told his chat that. No, yeah, Teal is my favorite. That's why he's like my favorite person to hang out with, and why we now hang out semi-regularly. Because you're just constantly, you just look over and he's on the floor, belly flopping, petting a kitten, even though he's allergic to cats and doesn't have his cat allergy medicine. And then you go with him to Worlds of Fun, and you look away for a second, and then he's double fisting extra large strawberry cheesecake supreme shakes with a bagel. Oh my god, what a line. What a line I just hit. If I did that on Dead, I'd be PBing right now. Holy shit. Now this is a good racing song. Now this is no DMCA music. Oh, true. Yeah, Teal is like a golden retriever that has only 3 legs. There's also that. Yeah. Not only is he just a content creator in real life. Also, yeah, he's bought me a lot of food. Like, I've shared the story at TwitchCon about how I didn't scam him, but I scammed him into buying me Chick-fil-A. That was a funny time. I remember Bryant got really mad at me. Because Teal wanted root beer, and he goes, I'm going down to the Chick-fil-A to get root beer. You guys want anything? And I said, yeah, I'll have a burger. And then Teal's like, okay, anything else? And I was like, you know, if you get a combo with fries, it's actually cheaper. And then Teal goes, who would eat the fries? And I go, oh, good point. I guess I'll eat them if I have to. And he goes, oh, okay, perfect. Perfect, he said. He looks at Bryant, he goes, you want anything? And Bryant goes, no. So then Teal leaves. And he arrives with 2 bags of Chick-fil-A. And he goes, they didn't have root beer. And then he hands me and Bryant both a Chick-fil-A combo. He ended up buying 2 combos, and he also just didn't get anything there. I don't know how he ended up with 2 Chick-fil-A combos. But yeah, shout out Teal. How did he manage that? Just because he's not. Yeah, he's just like you can't take advantage. There's no advantage to take of him. Because yeah, Bryant looked at me. He's like, you just tricked him into buying you food. And then Teal came back with extra food that we didn't even ask for. And I was like, see? I remember when we were in Vegas, he kept giving me Vegas souvenirs. Like, because at his old job, we went on the last day in Vegas. He got like a duffel bag of souvenirs. He's like, well, I've got like 30 coworkers, so I like to get just a ton of souvenirs, and then they all get something. Like, that's like hundreds of dollars for coworkers. I remember he gave me a couple magnets. He's like, here, I got 3 of these. You can have one of them. All right, this is the last race. I know I've been saying that, but then we got on a new topic, and I get distracted. Wasn't the last race the race? Shh. Yes. Yes, and. Ooh, they don't usually trigger that. Oh, what a fun drift there. You guys see that? Hell yeah. God, race is so much more fun. It's just so much more fluid and dynamic than Deads. Detonators are just so linear. Am I listening to Hell's Bell? Sorry, I looked at chat when I shouldn't have. I hope everyone's liking the tiny sun telling you about different commands in the bottom right occasionally. That's something I've wanted to make for like years and just never did. God, I suck, I suck, I suck. Burn through the witches and burn through the ditches, my Chevrolet. Hold on. Whew. Okay, that was decent, good, not great. I really want to do a GTA. We talked about it on Tuesday. I want to do a GTA online stream, collab with Teal, where we do a private lobby with our chats and just do a bunch of meme modes. But even if we combine both our chats, I don't know how many of our chatters have and can play GTA Online. Like, most of our chatters, their setups can run Roblox, maybe. But, I mean, even if we just get to, like, 6 people, that's still enough to do some stuff. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah, there's, like, a lot of fun stuff to do in like, crazy, fun game modes, but you need people to do them. And really make them work. Well, I don't do Dead by Daylight a lot, even though I really like playing it and streaming it, just because I need a full private lobby for it to really work. Can't even run Lethal Company, so when, oh god, I thought this last race is taking longer than it should have. I keep forgetting I'm not doing detonators and I'm doing multiple laps. I am now in the infinite race I shall never finish. Phrasing. Oh, 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 hell yeah. I've thought about showing chat my Google Doc plan for the rest of the year. Just to get their thoughts, or maybe hype it. But I think, okay. I think it'd be better just to do like a week of new content. And then okay. One more. Go to bed now, good night. Good night, Jester. Thanks for the conversation, appreciate it. All the things you do once, it was at this lesbian couple's house, and I was just trying to drive around, but I didn't have my glasses, so I could barely see the screen. That is 90% of playing GTA, like, at a friend's house, is just driving around. It's very non-linear. Very just no goal, which, I mean, it can be fun in that way, but even then. Like, there's that layer, then there's the secondary story mode layer. And then there's the tertiary GTA Online layer. Alright. There's only a 2-lapper, too. I don't know why I'm struggling so much just to get finished. I know why. I don't usually play this map, and I definitely don't usually race on this map. And I don't usually focus on chat nearly so much. That's not true. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh, what a chain. God, I'm thinking maybe I should have applied for race mode. There's just so much more happening. But it does take longer. In 52 hours, I assume they want like 52 or more racers. But we're here now. God, I can't get more than 2 seconds ahead. Hey, this guy's trying to get 2 seconds ahead. Hell yeah, brother. I don't know how I'm not pulling away more. I guess there's just no major shortcuts here. Here I should pull away a little bit. There we go. They might trigger this dump truck on me. 5 seconds ahead. Jeez. Oh my god. Oh, Biden. Alright, now we're listening to Psy. We're good to go. Might just be bad at this map. Because I feel like I'm on some lines. And I'm just not pulling away right now. We'll see how I do, and then I'll compare it to my best. Only 3.6 seconds ahead. Those guys trying to get 3.6 seconds. That's a good one. I gotta put that on the docket for funny joke to tell. Oh, I love that chain. I can't even see them, but it keeps saying they're close. Maybe it's just the way it tracks other players on this map. There we go. Alright, let's see how I did there. I think I'm 10 seconds behind my best. It's 2 laps. That was relatively clean. Let's see. 301.84. That doesn't look good already. 301.84. Okay. What's my best? Storm Drain. We'll see here. 1 second. 301.84. I've been a whole 18 seconds better. That's 9 seconds a lap. Jesus. Even with difficulty easy. Dang. All right. All right. I'm going to get out of here, chat. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I know I did. We did the daily Dles. And then we did a little old school split second. We got a nice raid from our old pal Nudori. We got a follow from Zelvin. And yeah, we had a pretty good night. Old friends, new friends, and the like. I'll be back tomorrow for Variety Jackbox. It is the weekend. It's the beginning of summer for some of you. 9 p.m. CST. We will be doing Jackbox all night tomorrow night. I will be on time. Probably. We'll see. Life is crazy when you're having fun. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Be good, be kind, do things. I love you. Stay sunny, and I will see you when I see you. Good night, chat.